does.
Yep.
Then it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So
Except for that's the heart, Tim. And that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
Nah, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
Oh. No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time.
Funny thing, if you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
It was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty like Saturday morning cartoon. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they had like they had a Native American character on there. They had they had the street tough black guy. Like they had all the stereotypes. WMAC masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
so you're
cool
saying it
show.
doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to
It
say?
does
Like,
not at all.
It doesn't look fit full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is like goddamn amazing.
You got it.
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other? There you go.
Talked about it.
I've been
We've
thinking
talked
that,
about
but
it.
I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about
I'm
this
still at a
for
shit.
years,
I can't
man.
fight anybody right now.
I am
used to a
so
9-year-old right
down.
now.
I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be like a Brazil. It would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty
Like
much.
somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny. And I love I see him. I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim. And I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously. And that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They're hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of their next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough. And that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at
Cody
my
Lehman.
microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole.
I don't know
Spanish, you monster.
How
You
am
didn't
I
put me on because you were
not
not
knowing
wrestling.
who he is?
He had two. I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by like a lot. I think these both his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. And there's a lot of guys, strikers that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Like Junior Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of. But there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whittaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler. And however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot, and he's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. That'd be fun. I want to be the first MMA death of like a true amateur, where it's like the worst fight ever. How
bad would it be if you got killed in
MMA
the
fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
Oh, hey, everybody. Happy birthday to me. Oh, what is this? Hold on. I thought I turned. I did. I did turn the volume off on this. It's weird. The volume on my phone is off, but it's still echoing. It's still doing that. How do I get that to stop? That's so weird. Like, I have my phone on mute, but it's still going. That's so weird. That's gonna drive me nuts. How do I fix it? I don't even know how to fix it because I'm on the StreamYard here, but not on my computer. And I didn't think it'd be a problem because, as I said, I have the volume muted. Is it happening still? Yes, it is. All right. This is how much. Hold on a second here. Now that'd be muting me. See, now I'm confused. Why does it keep doing this? Thank you, 2 joints. Oop, no, I have to do it here. There we go. Thank you. Hopefully this will stop doing it. Can you hear my voice? Can you hear the echo, 2 joints? It's so weird. Because my volume is completely off. I don't know what else to do. Raymond will be here eventually, I think. So will Pulse. They'll both be here. This is how much these guys love me that on my birthday show, they don't show up. Okay, so you don't hear the echo. All right, as long as you don't hear the echo, that's fine. I mean, I can hear it a little bit, but if I ignore it, it'll be fine. And when Pulse gets here, I can turn it off. What is this? Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, that's off there. Yes, 2 joints. Those 2 D-bags ditched me on my birthday. What kind of assholes ditch you on your birthday? Yeah, exactly. Some friends. I don't know. All my cords are tangled too. I'll fix that later. Like I said, they're both supposed to be here. They will be here eventually, I think. 2 joints told me he'd be here at 8 Eastern time. It is 8 Eastern time. Ray said, I knew Ray was going to be late because Ray's doing a show, but he's going on first. So he'll probably, I don't know, maybe he'll be back by 9. But till then, I will do my own birthday show by myself. That's how I celebrated my birthday for the most part, was by myself. I went to the movies. I saw Dumb Money, the GameStop movie, the GameStop stock movie. Great. Loved it. Paul Dano was great in it. Dano's a great actor. Fantastic. Would recommend. Loved it. What else? Oh, then I went to eat. This place I've never been to is called Edie's Fish House. Just little fish place, little restaurant. Never heard of it. Never been there. Not bad. How can the viewers be more punctual than the other host, Tim? That's a really good question, 2 joints. It's a very good question. I would just hold this in my hand like a remote, but for whatever reason, I can't turn the volume off, and it's driving me insane. Yes, on time, Tim. Thank you. You see, when I run the board, what happens? The chats go up. See, I got very frustrated when my power was out Tuesday and watching the show on my phone and commenting, and Ray and Pulse just ignoring the comments. I've seen it from the other side, and now I apologize. I've said to those guys many times we need to be better at it. But no. But don't worry. I'm on the case right now. Okay? For now. However, this echo is driving me insane, even if you can't hear it. And that's good you can't hear it. But it's so weird that my volume on my phone is completely off. But it doesn't matter. That's so weird to me. Huh. Yeah, it is on. My phone is on mute, but it's still making sound. I don't like it. Because I screw. Well, I won't do this next time. But the board is on my phone, but it's not on my computer. I can attempt to sign into it on here, but I'm also doing a show right now. I'm busy. I'm doing things. I have to look a bunch of stuff up. Maybe I can give it a go. Hold on. I don't know. I mean, when Pulse gets here, I'll do it because it won't be a big deal. See, now I'm. Never mind, because if I try to log in, I will lose this screen now here too. It'll be a whole thing, so I don't want to do that. All right. So I had beer battered cod today. I went to the movies today. I ate 1.5 pounds of popcorn. Okay, so I get to the movie. I go at 11 in the morning, right? So I get there, and I'm the only one there. I'm the only one in the theater, and I'm sitting there like I do with my large bucket of popcorn for myself and my large Coke Zero, right? And I'm like, great, this movie, I'm going to be alone watching this movie. I'm taking my pants off, my thought. But then before I took my pants off, another guy came into the theater, another obese man. And he's walking. He's a fat dude with this big tub of popcorn and his big drink. I'm like, look at this fucking loser, dude. Look at this guy. You fucking can't find anybody to go to the movies with him. Fat fuck with a big ass popcorn. Oh, fuck me. Shit. That's me too. Damn it. We look like the world's saddest twins. This big fat depression popcorn twins. However, I've been that guy a while, dude. I go to the movies by myself all the time, and I usually do go hard in the paint with the popcorn. Why would I go and get a small popcorn to be done in 5 minutes and then I get pissed off? No, I want to have popcorn for the entire movie. And this time, because I didn't eat before I went, I did finish the popcorn. Sometimes I can finish it, sometimes I can't, but I didn't eat. I woke up and went to the movie, so I was hungry, so I ate all the popcorn. 2 joints, I do appreciate it, but you know how I am about strangers. I do appreciate you being here. Let's see if I heard anything from Paul's. He told me he was going to be here. Nope, nothing. I'll send him a message. Where? I use my best grammar. Where you is, fam? That'll work. Oh, hi, Ryan. Another person that didn't forget me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I like how our emojis show up. That could be anything. I'm orange face frowning. I'm assuming that's sad Trump. Sad Trump. If nothing else, I'm going to be on the comments today. The good ones, at least. So what else did I do for my birthday? Not a lot. Talked to my uncle for the first time in like probably at least a year. He's doing good. He lives down by Pulse, actually. He lives in the Houston area. So he wants to set up a family reunion. And without getting into too much details, that man, oof, that's a powder keg ready looking to erupt, man. That part of my family, like all together, there's some feuds on that side of the family. So I don't, you like to think it'd be fine, and also my family is, we're drinkers. So there's going to be alcohol at this party. And I just, oh man, I can just see this it's not going well. Oh, well, give it a go. Fuck it. Whatever. Maybe. We're doing it on a farm in the middle of nowhere, a family farm. So like if it gets bad, I don't know, they'll have to send all the Stadies, Pennsylvania State Highway Patrolmen, or the sheriffs. I don't know. Might take them a while to get there. I'm just saying there's going to be a family beatdown, possibly. I hope not. I hope it's the opposite. But there's some feuds. Like I found out a lot of people in my family are not talking to each other, which is weird to me because I hate that. I mean, I only don't talk to my uncle because he's busy. I definitely miss him and I want to see him and I like to talk to him more, but he's busy all the time with multiple jobs and multiple kids, it is what it is. What is this? Tim, the family reunion can be catered by White Castle and Jim Beam. Jim Beam, definitely. Although my dad on the other side is the Jim Beam guy. It's the other side of the family. It's the Dankos side. This is the other side. But family farms equals cousins getting preggo. I hope not, man. Tim, maybe you could be a moderator and bring the family together as one. You know what? That's kind of what everyone's thinking and trying to do, right? Because I don't think everyone's going to show up. And I heard today that like a lot of people that like, I have some cousins that aren't talking, who are brothers who aren't talking to each other and not talking to his parents, and it's a bummer, man. Because I like to be pretty close to my, most of them I am, and I talk to them, and I'm excited to see the ones I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, I don't want to get into more detail because it's not something I should. But me and my brother are close, and thank goodness. So, I mean, sometimes we hate each other, but not real hate. Not real hate. It's never real hate. What we got here? Free food and booze equals Ray and Pulse would be on time and show up there. Yeah, probably. Listen, my uncle comes up from Houston. Pulse can hitch a ride with him. I don't know. Well, listen, I knew Ray wasn't going to be here on time. All right, he'll be here later. Okay, and I am going to give him shit for missing my birthday show. And Pulse, how is this supposed to make me feel? Two joints. How is this supposed to make me? Also, I wanted to go. My plan today was to go out to eat with my family, but that didn't happen. No, it didn't happen because they're sick. All right, so I'm not angry, but I'm not upset or bummed out. It's fine. They're sick. I get it, but did a lot of stuff by myself for my birthday. It's all right. I'm an adult and I can handle it, but let's make you sad, man. Actually, the thing that made me sad was that my dad just texted me. He didn't call me. Now, listen, of the three people on this podcast, I'm pretty sure there's only one alive father between the three of us. So those guys would be very happy to even get a text from their father. I understand that, but he usually calls me. I don't know why he just texts me. It's weird. I don't know what. And the thing is, if I called him and asked him, he would he put it on me. He'd be like, well, I didn't know if you're going to be awake. Call me and see if I'm awake. I was awake all day. Normal times all day. Maybe Frey wants to, No, he has a show. Tim, this is the first year I got no birthday presents. That's a bummer. I didn't get a lot. My grandparents sent me some money. That was nice. My mom did too. This is the travesty of a friendship. No, it's not. It's fine. It's fine. Well, Ryan, does it have anything to do with you being terrible? Do you suck? Is that why it is? Or just you're too awesome for everyone else? That's probably what it is, right? They're all jealous of your awesomeness and they don't want to talk to you or anything for your birthday. And I understand. Oh, last year I went out to eat on my birthday. Ray took me out to eat, which was nice of him. This didn't happen this year because Ray can't drive, which is fine. And he's at a show somewhere. I don't know where it is. I think he's at High and Dry, I think it's in Cleveland somewhere. I'm not sure. And Pulse, still don't know where he is. Have I heard from him yet? Nothing. Nothing from Pulse. You know what, Pulse? I hope he's all right. Sheesh. Is he in the Discord or anything today? All right. Well, the only thing that's bothering me is this echo on my phone. Yeah. If someone took you out to dinner, Ryan, then what the heck? That counts. But yes, you are terrible. Well, that makes sense. That'll do it. You murder any children on Fortnite tonight? Makes you a terrible person. What else we have to talk about tonight? There's no fights. I watched some of the show Tuesday after my power went out. Power went out during the show. I mean, for 2 hours, 8 to 10. So Ray and Paul's tried to do it without me, but they didn't get to 10. They didn't get to 10. They gave up. They couldn't do it without me. Makes sense. I get it. However, there's a couple things Ray said I thought make no sense. Like he said that Gamrot should, not Gamrot, Dariush should get the next title shot, no matter who eats Makachev and Oliveira. I'm like, Oliveira just beat the fuck out of him. So you're telling me he should get a title shot without beating anyone? That makes no fucking sense. Like Ray's opinions sometimes are just they're way out there, man. I mean, listen, Darius fights Gaethje and wins, maybe, but like, no, you're not gonna get, especially if Oliveira wins. Number one, it's gonna be a trilogy if he wins, but against Makachev. But if he doesn't, you're not gonna give him that fight. He's got his ass kicked by the guy. I agree. 2 joints, not right now. I mean, maybe if he beat Gaethje, but no, dude. Plus, dude, if they never wanted that guy to get a title shot. There's a reason why he had to win like 11 fights in a row to even get the fight with Oliveira. I don't know. I guess I think he's boring. I think he's handsome. He's a great fighter, and I think he should have had a shot a long time ago, but not after a loss. Not like that. I don't know. Ray's talking out of his ass, and it was killing me not being able to respond. And when I did comment, they didn't put my comment up. That had to stop, guys. It has to stop. However, I made the mistake of signing in on my phone and not the computer. Thought that would be easier, and it was, except for this damn echo. Gamrot needs to run it back with how do you say that name? I don't know how to say that name. When was that fight? I saw Gamrot fight Turner in Vegas. And listen, I don't think he has to fight Fiziev again. Not his fault. His knee blew out. I would have got first place on all Tapology if Sarkanian got the nod in the Gamrot fight. Well, maybe he didn't buy at the judges next time. Buy him off. I don't know. Which one was? I don't even remember when that was. It was a while ago, wasn't it? Because, yeah, his last fight was against Turner, because that was in Vegas. I was there for that. I'm at about every 5th decision, I think. Every 5th decision is terrible. I mean, some are worse than others. I mean, sheesh. It's hard to say. I don't like when you say a decision is terrible, it's got to really be terrible now, because the worst of the worst are so bad that you can't be like, one's kind of close, like, oh, that was terrible because I thought that guy won. No, there's real terrible ones, like that damn 10-8 in the Grasso Shevchenko fight, ridiculous, or the fucking Jan O'Malley fight, or what was the other one? Oh, Pimblett and Jared Gordon. Like, there's some really fucking bad ones, and there's worse ones than that. So you say that was a terrible decision. Man, terrible is a pretty strong word when you're talking about bad results, man, because there's been some fucking awful ones. You can say that was a tough decision or a close decision, but man, I feel like you've got to use the word terrible. You got to put them in the tier of those other fights. Man, there's been some fucking awful ones. Genshin clean house and cut a few fighters, get some new blood in the company. Like who? I mean, they do that because instead of paying, when guys fight more, they earn the right to get bigger purses, and some guys will just cut to get younger guys because they, instead of spending money, they'll just market more and make you think that those new guys are better than they are. They're great at that. They're fucking awesome at that. Terrible is avoiding your friends on their. No, I'll be fine. I'm gonna give them shit when they get here, which is not maybe why they won't show up now. 4 or 5 losses in a row. Oh, yeah. Well, most guys 4 to 5 losses in a row do get cut. Not always. I mean, how many is Ferguson on? And I laughed so hard when I watched Dana White's video when he announced that Ferguson was going to fight Pimblett. I laughed so hard. What a dumb fight. That's one of the worst matchups I've heard them do in such a long time. That's so fucking dumb. I mean, number one, it says to me, They want Pimblett to be a star so bad that they were like, you know what? No, we can't give him anybody tough. We gave him Jared Gordon, and he lost that fight to Jared Gordon. We can't give him anybody tougher than Gordon. He'll lose. We got to give him some time to get better before we give him some tougher guys. Because we want him to be the shit. We want him to be top of our promotion. He's got to win some fights. So let's hope that a lot of the fans are stupid and they forget that Tony Ferguson can't fight anymore. Just remember how great Tony Ferguson was a couple years ago, pre-Justin Gaethje fight. Between that, before the Gaethje fight, he got old or something, right? Because after that, he hasn't been able to fight at all, and I expect Pimblett to beat his ass. They're hoping that you forget that. They're hoping that you forget the last 3 or so, whatever, however many Ferguson fights. They hope that you forget Bobby Green just beat his ass. They hope you forget that. So you can think, oh, yeah, no, we're giving Pimblett a step up in competition. No, you're not, dude. You're not. You want him to be a star so bad that you're going to give him somebody who used to be good, pretending like he's still good. Although if we watch the fights, we know he's not any good anymore. Love Tony Ferguson, but he doesn't have it anymore. And they're giving Pimblett him because they want Pimblett to be a star, and they're afraid of giving him anybody better than Jared Gordon, who beat him. Tony knocked down Bobby Green and Michael Chandler and got knocked out by both of them. I mean, and Patty is chinny. Maybe I'm delusional, but I see Tony hitting the KO. Don't get me wrong, Ryan. I want that to happen. I want Tony to beat the fuck out of him. But I think this is a ridiculous fight. It's such a dumb fight, dude. No, if Patty did beat Jared Gordon, then give him somebody in the top 15 or pretty close to it. Don't give. Hold on. Isn't Tony in the top 15? Okay, whatever. But don't give it. I don't know if he is. I'm not checking right now because if I check now, I'm going to lose the remote for the stream. I don't know. Patty gains nothing if he murks Tony. It's an embarrassing fight. It's a terrible fight. It's a dumb fight. Yeah, and you're right. It's not. Everyone's going to be like, yeah, that's what we expected. But maybe next time he'll fight somebody up the ladder. Or maybe not, dude. They're afraid. This just shows me that they are afraid to give him a contender. Terrified. And yeah, no, Jared Gordon absolutely got robbed. That fight still pisses me off. But yeah, when I saw that fight, I'm like, that's so fucking dumb. That pissed me off. Listen, that company's been. It wasn't really until we started this podcast and I started paying more attention to some of the stuff the UFC does, and I realized how much they piss me off. Love the fights, love the product. Product's great, but man, I didn't like how they did Wonder Boy. I mean, they gave him a fight. Now he's fighting Rakhmonov. If Wonder Boy beats Rakhmonov, that's a huge deal. I don't think he will, but it's a huge deal. I hate how they force guys to fight when their opponent misses weight. Their job is to fucking make weight. If your opponent's job is to make fucking weight. If they don't make weight, you don't have to fucking fight them. All right? Man, they were pissed when Wonder Boy wouldn't fight Pereira. But good for him. Tell him to fuck off. And they should have paid him his fucking show money. Yeah, it pisses me off, dude. One of them was professional. He should be paid for it. Hold on. They saw what happened when they made Meatball Molly fight an actual contender. True. They don't want to kill Pat. Exactly. I think the same thing. They don't want the same thing to happen to Patty that happened to Molly McCann, which they had her fight possibly the best fighter in that division right now. And Blanchfield, she beat the fuck out of her. Yeah, I think there's a lot of guys at 55 that beat the fuck out of Patty Pimblett. I don't think Tony Ferguson is one of them, and I think that's why they gave him Tony Ferguson. And they're selling it like, man, remember when Tony was a badass? Wasn't that long ago, everybody? Maybe he's got some more in the tank. And we're just like, dude, we know what you're doing. You're trying to build up fucking Patty. We know what you're doing. 3 pounds? No, dude, I don't care if it's a half a pound. Your job is to make fucking weight. Wonder Boy whined and cried for Dose. Like, dude, he did what he was supposed to do. He showed up. I don't know. I thought most promotions had, and if you show up you get paid your show money if you weigh in on time. I guess the UFC obviously does not do that. And they were pissed at him. They're like, why even have fucking weight classes if you're gonna force a guy to fight when the guy's overweight? Why? Nah, dude, 100% on Wonder Boy's side, and it really fucking pissed me off when I heard they're being a dick to him. At least they give him a fight against Rakhmonov. And Wonder Boy said he thinks he's gonna get back pay from him. I don't think he will. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. If he beats Rakhmonov, they're going to be pretty pissed at him too, I think. Oh. Shouldn't the fight team be fined for not having their fighter on proper weight? Well, I mean, it's you don't know what goes on in a team. You don't know how much they do it themselves. You don't know. I don't know. Every team's different. Every situation is different. You don't know how much the team has in the input of putting a guy out on weight. Also, they're not paying the team. They're paying the fighter, right? The fighter pays his team. So, no, you should never find the team. It doesn't make any sense. The fighter, though, 100%. Not making weight ruins fight cards. Exactly. Yeah. If you sounded out loud and make fucking weight. And I know this is coming from someone fat, but that's not the point. If I sign a contract to say I'll be at a certain weight, I'm going to be on that weight to the best of my ability. I don't know how often Michel Fiera has missed weight, but point really isn't that he missed weight. Point is that Wonder Boy signed a contract to fight him at 170 pounds. Don't be pissed at him for not fighting because the guy isn't 170 pounds. It's fucking ridiculous. I hate when the promotion this fucking how on earth is that fair to him? Plus, he's at a time in his career. He has a bad fight. That could be the end of his career. It was a genius move. It's a very smart move for him not to fight him. No, dude. Yeah, it's 3 pounds on the scale, but the fact, it's a huge deal. Hi, Johnny. I think they really did him fucking dirty by being a dick to him, not just not paying him, but being an ass about it. Yes, professionals get paid for part of the job. Making weight is part of the job. Exactly. Anyway, that's why I don't give any shit to Wonder Boy. He was supposed to make weight. He was contracted to fight him at 170 pounds. Someone don't like Wonder Boy. No, that's not what we're saying. Not at all. No, I'm on his side here. Now, do I like him against Rakhmonov? No. I do not. It's going to be a tough fight, and, Wonder Boy's getting old. And Pulse, are you alive? Where's Pulse? He told me he'd be here. Ray's going to be here eventually, but, I don't know when. It is true. It is my birthday, and Ray and Pulse ditched me. That's true. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, right? Fucking podcast partners of the year. It's your birthday. Fuck you. What? So I knew Ray was going to do a show, and I told him that was fine because I thought Pulse was going to be here. And Ray will be here later. That's fine. And also, I wish I was more prepared. I don't have any videos or anything. I'm not even 100% sure how to do it. I can do it. I have all the controls on my phone, which was a bad decision. I should have just put them on here. I'll remember that for next time. Don't you get deals at restaurants for your B-Day? I mean, maybe in Canada. This is America, all right? This is where capitalism rules, all right? Hi, Ray.
Can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't know why I can't hear myself. This is bullshit. See, this wouldn't happen. This wouldn't happen.
Yes, it would.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Is it clear?
I know what you're saying. It's not great, but I know what you're saying.
All right, there's a car going by me. I'm over at High and Dry.
Well, it sounds like how it would sound if you were outside on your phone. Like, it makes sense. It's nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know where Pulse is. He said he'd be here. I don't know.
Goddamn, Pulse fired. Pulse fired. Spread it on the Discord. Tell the trumpeted our beastly listeners. Trumpeted. Pulse fired. Pulse fired.
So I made a mistake here of putting the controls on my phone and not my laptop. I thought that would be fine. And it was, except for the fact that, and this, I remember this happened on Streamlabs as well. When I do that, I put my phone on mute and it still echoes. It's my sound is off on my phone, but it still comes through. I don't know why. I can't turn the sound off any more than it is. It's all the way off, and the same thing
Well, yeah,
happened on Streamlabs. So
yeah.
now
I
know
think it's
not to
because
do
it's a
that
call. I think it's
what?
because it's a call. Like it's technically a phone call. So like your phone goes into call mode where you can't exactly mute all the way down.
Well, my call thing isn't up. I mean, I know what you're trying to say, but I
Is
just
there like a phone icon right there or no? When you do the volume.
no. Also, the volume's coming out of my speaker at the bottom, not at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's your regular speaker. That's why I have headphones in right now.
No, I know, but if it was a call, it'd be coming up here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. True. Well, no, I'm talking about your volume like meter on your phone that like either does Bluetooth or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's all the way down. All of it's all the way down. Every single volume meter I have is down. No, Ray didn't order me a pizza. No, actually, I owe Ray money, so he doesn't. It's not going to be the opposite.
I waived the debt for your birthday. I waived the debt.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yes.
See, so he basically gave me $20. Thanks, Ray.
I did. I
Nice
gave you back
Godfather
$20.
move. You are
I know. On this day of my own cops.
I tell you need a tech
What?
guy, but look at Moss. Yeah, he's figured out how to figure. We have like the most basic programs too. Even when we were on Streamlabs, very basic programs, and we still don't know. Like he has Streamlabs, but he doesn't use the program on Streamlabs. He like freeballs it, and that's
Well, he uses OBS probably. OBS is like actually professional grade shit that I don't even understand.
Yeah,
like, I understand basic shit. And he probably is a TriCaster, which is great for him.
There's no real reason why I shouldn't learn that. However, just because when I do this show, I want to focus on the things coming out of my mouth more than anything. That's my part of the show. That was also the agreement when we started this show.
Yes, very much so.
Lost. Yeah, but it's not bad though. Ray, are you streaming from a tennis court?
No, I'm actually at a bar in Tremont, which is a suburb of Cleveland, for a comedy show. So I came out here.
We should have a tennis match and stream it live.
I'd be down. I'll do it for the embarrassment. Why not?
We also need commentators, and we need like a digital score so people can know what the score is. I don't know how to do any of that. But
we could get like I think Maz would do it for $500. He used the commentary on that. I'd pay for it. I'd pay for it
if he had the time.
True.
Although he probably want to stream it on his channel, and I'd be fine with that, to be honest with you.
I just want to do. I want him to do it like he does Fight Buddies.
Yeah, that's fine. So I went and saw Dumb Money today. The game.
How was it?
That was great. Loved it.
Good.
Paul Dano playing Roaring Kitty. Keith Gill. Great job. That story's fucking wacky too. I love that story though.
I have such FOMO from that whole experience. Like
everyone does,
watching it where you're like, God damn it, why didn't I put money?
Everyone. I mean, if you put $100 in when it was at $4, you would have won $10,000, right? Yeah. So
I'm terrible at math, so I'm not sure.
That's just two zeros. I had 2 zeros because I got up to about 400. Actually, got higher than that. I don't know what I got, but it crashed when the Robin Hood thing happened.
Oh no, yeah. I remember where I was when that whole Robin Hood thing started.
Portnoy's on the movie. Some clips of Portnoy from that.
Bro, have you seen that video of him confronting the Washington Post reporter?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my God, it's so wild. it's so like they basically were gonna write a hit piece about that pizza slice fest that he was doing,
Mm.
and one of the sponsors emailed him and was like, "Hey, you might want to check this out," and got her on video lying that she never said anything when he had the shit in writing. It was
Hmm.
fucking wild to watch. Like really uncomfortable, which is kind of the intent of it pretty much, but like man, and he was doing it for like to help local businesses, bro. Like he wasn't trying to like harm anybody.
Right. That was always been the thing with the pizza thing, right? Isn't that what he was doing?
Yeah.
Like, what was? I mean, I don't know anything about it, but I just know that's what they've been doing with the pizza shit. What was she saying? That it was self-indulgent. It was him just wanting FaceTime and.
Well, here's the thing. No, she used. And I'll quote Dave Portnoy on what he called it. Misogenic comments.
No, that happens a lot with him, but I don't. And some of them, I mean, sometimes makes sense, but with the pizza thing, I don't know what's that to do with the pizza thing.
They were trying to just like kind of scare any kind of like people that were involved to like not want to do it, dude. And that's what a lot of that
Whatever.
bullshit is. And they do that to get a rise out of people.
This is a good question. Was she a Caucasian lady?
Yes, very white sounding.
Yes.
Very white sounding. And I'm outside in the air, and I'm saying this, by the way.
Did you do your set yet?
No, I told Bill I was out here. So our buddy Bill Squire. Shout out to Bill Squire. He's going to be doing a special taping soon. Like an hour from the Agora.
That'd be fun. He just did a special, I feel like a year ago, didn't he?
No, he did an album recording. But he put it out as a video.
But it's on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's doing what he's trying to sell, I guess, huh?
It looks like it, and I'm damn proud of him, man. I love Bill. He's him and John Bruton and you and a few other people, the ones that stuck by me most in comedy.
Well, this is a bummer. I mean, look at this. Brothers can't make it tonight. You lied to me. But I want to say happy 45th. Nah, come on, man. All right. Not quite that bad yet. Tim Danko, and I want to donate to your Venmo, man. You don't have to. I mean, you can if you want, but it's your show too now,
No, dude. Yeah, I was about to say, don't give everybody else we want donations from, but we want to give donations one day to Pulse for coming on the show and bringing up stuff, even though he forgets to go live every once in a while. It's okay.
And doesn't show up on my birthday. On my fucking birthday.
Even I should be drinking right now. I'm out of Jack and Coke right now, and I came out here to spend time with Timothy, and I will actually be back in a little while after this because I'm just gonna pay my tab and Uber back to my house. And
please podcast from the Uber.
I kind of want to now. You put it in my head.
Bad. That's how you get 0 stars, I think.
Yeah. Just being an annoying tool. Oh, Alan. Yay, hi, buddy. The disgusting word at the end. Garbage human. Hold on.
A lot of hookers there. In Tremont? Probably not. Alan, buy a house in Tremont. House Tremont.
Oh, God.
No?
Well, Uber Cast. Uber cost was like $20 to get here. Alan Potty Mouth.
He's saying no to Tremont, apparently. Have you even looked in Tremont yet?
Probably. He's seen some shit on Zillow. Who knows?
I've been looking on Zillow Forum trying to find him a place. Didn't work. That's a work.
Don't get into the middle-aged crap, Tim Danko. Do not get into middle-aged crap.
It's already happened. It's already happened, dude. Fuck homes.com. I looked for 2 seconds and I'm like, dude, I just want to look at houses all day now. Why? I can't afford these houses. Why do I want to look at them? I'm living vicariously through Alan because I hope he gets a house with a nice basement that he can man cave it.
I was looking at condos in Vegas for us. For some reason, I had like a very delusional thought at one point, and there's actually one for like 60,000.
Alan, would you
Had
go to
like low
Thailand
payment.
with Tim and Ray? This is a good question. Would you
I would
go?
never go to Thailand unless I'm going to see Thai boxing. That's it.
It's true. I think Alan would go to Thailand with me. I don't know about you.
I mean, I would definitely be very loud at the arena for sure.
Preach. Where do I? About what? Hold on.
Marriages don't last forever. Have
Oh,
some
don't
fun.
be like that. Alan's wife's fantastic. All right, they're fine. They're gonna be fine. Preach. Where do I sign for what? For the giant basement? Happy birthday, Tim. You kicking ass, smoking grass. I haven't smoked grass in a long time. Be honest with you.
You
But
should.
thank you, 2 joints.
I'm gonna go in real quick here, so it might get loud.
Well, just turn your thing off. Yeah, so I have 2 other guys supposed to do this show with me, and then one of them's not home, and one of them's can't be on apparently. So, are there 2 joints? I'm confused. Or the 2 joints change his picture on us, and it confused me.
No, it's 2 joints and a bear, and we have 2 joints. Whose 2
No, I
joints
know,
is
but
the
they
OG.
both say 2 joints, just 2 joints.
I know, but maybe there's another 2 joints. I don't know. There's an imposter. We got an imposter in our midst.
I don't know, but I'll tell you this: I've been doing a pretty good job putting these comments up, letting people feel like they're part of the show. Unlike somebody. Listen, I saw from the other side. I saw from the other side the other day, and I was getting very frustrated.
Yeah, Pulse. Why aren't you doing your job? What we brought you on the show for was comments. Main. I know I should put up comments more, but it happens.
Well, I have my phone in my hand right here, doing the clickety.
I know. I'm actually gonna involve a what do you call it in the next couple of weeks.
No idea what you're talking about.
Tablet.
Ah, okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't echo.
I have a tablet. Well, I'm gonna put headphones. I'm gonna put like something like a headphone jack into it, like a broken headphone jack. That way it doesn't make sound, but we can play the sounds we need to and do all that kind of stuff. Might send it down to Pulse, to be honest with you. I just need to factory reset it, but I need to go to Geek Squad for that.
Get us some of that. It's a good question. Is it a purse?
No, this is my weed bag.
Yeah, he carries that thing
Smell
everywhere. When I picked him up for the ball game, he had that thing on him.
I carry it like a rich man carries like his money in his in like a purse. I'll have it like this, just like hello, how are you?
Who else is there that I know?
Nick Dooley or Delay, however you say his fucking name.
Yeah, Nick. Okay.
Dave Shelton. John Brown is here.
Go get John Brown.
Jason Moliterno.
Go get Jason.
Jason's probably left by now.
Go get John.
He went up like second. But I think I'm next. So I'm going to hop off here, and I will see you in like an hour. So.
All right.
Hang in, Tim. Love you.
Broadcast from the Uber.
I will try.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Talk to you in a little bit.
Goodbye, Ray.
Bye.
And there they are, leaving me hanging on my birthday. Look at that. Look at this. If I knew they weren't going to be here, I would have been more prepared. I would have tried to ask other people to be on the show, but no. Now they tell me they're going to be here. Well, Ray, I knew the deal with Ray, but Pulse, I forgive him. But, he said he was going to be here, and he's not here. And yada. I'm afraid if I X out of this show, we're turn off. So we don't want to do that. Okay, bye, Alan. See, everyone's bailing on me. Look at this. Everyone. Even my friend in the comments leaving. I mean, I understand you got shit to do. I'm not mad. It's fine. I get it. But bye. Yeah, those darn traders. Look at that. All right, so the comment section has to help me out now. Oh, but I haven't drank enough drink because I've been talking the whole time, man. Hold on. Getting parched over here. There's something I wanted to pull up, but I'm not 100% sure how to do it without breaking a stream. Oh, I'd have to do it on the phone too. And I'm afraid that while I was looking for it, I would accidentally X out of the stream, which I don't want to do. All right, what else is going on? What else do we got to talk about? Browns are going to the Super Bowl. That's going to happen for sure. Defense is fantastic. They're not going to go to the Super Bowl, but the defense is pretty good. Alan wants to know if I got food poisoning from Seafood Jim's. Actually, it was called Edie's Fish House. And I don't think so. Not yet. I didn't have anything crazy. I had clam chowder, and then I had cod, like beer battered cod. It's pretty good. Not bad. I go back there. Cool little place. Tiny place. There's only like 10 tables in there, but pretty cool. I never heard of it before. I just saw it online, and I was pretty close to where I was, so not bad. I'd go back. But no food poisoning, fortunately. I was worried about a seafood place, and like it wasn't even on one of the main streets in Canton, on one of the side streets, you know. That's where you get shit gets creepy. Well, no, I don't think so. But all right. What else have we got? Shit, I'm dying here already. Like I said, I'm afraid to mess with stuff on my phone because I'm afraid that I accidentally X out of the program, and I do that at the stream ends. So okay, what do we do here? Well, I type very slowly. What's going on? The UFC here. News. No, I don't care about that. Don't care about that either. UFC champ Eric Alexander Volkanovski tries to submit NBA champ Jamal Murray in a minute. How'd that go? I don't think anyone cares. Joe Rogan, once you saw it at a UFC, thinks outside drug testing was a mistake. This is coming from a guy who's on steroids and he doesn't compete. So I like Rogan, but dude, that's ridiculous. They should have, do they need more fucking drug testing? You kidding me? Get out of here, man. Need more. UFC fighter Valentina Shevchenko plays with fire in Vegas after fracturing hand. Literal fire? That sounds like something she'd do. She's a badass. Casey O'Neill booked for return at UFC 296. I thought she just got cut. No, maybe I was thinking somebody else. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Yes, I said this before that Stephen Thompson expects back pay after 296. Believes beating Rakhmonov steals title shot. I don't know if either of that's true, but it'd be a big deal for him if he beat Rakhmonov, and I'm pretty sure they'd be pissed at him if he beat Rakhmonov. Thank you, Sober Carl. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it very much. And Sanosi, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Unfortunately, partners are gone. What's over on the Browns Ravens? When's Chubb coming back? Chubb will be back for the Super Bowl. No, he won't be back till next year. Tim, send me a link. I mean, you just said you had to leave. And hold on. Every time I click something, I'm afraid I'm going to X out of this. Is that it? All right, I sent it. Oh, thank you, Ian. Thank you. Appreciate it. Very much so. Thank you very much. Something going on in the Discord that I'm missing? Maybe. Or is Moss on? Is he doing something? That makes sense. Trying to do 8 things at once. 8 things at once. Not good at them. 8 things at once. Okay, don't need that. Hi, Alan.
Hold on.
I'm not that old. I'm the same age you are. Hello? Hello? What's happening? Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey. I'm not that old. All right?
You old.
I'm the same age you are.
No, I'm younger by a couple months.
Yeah, like 5 weeks, something like that.
Is anybody watching the Lions just absolutely destroy Green Bay right now?
Is that what's happening at Lambeau?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Don't know. Excited for the Browns Ravens though. I want to see us just destroy LeVar Jackson. We're giving up 1 touchdown in 3 games, Alan. 1 touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, I get our defense is good. The Ravens are not a bad team.
No, they're not. There's not many bad teams in football, but our defense is pretty sweet. However, LeVar Jackson is a different puzzle to solve, but I think we'll be fine. And Watson played pretty decent last week, so I wasn't worried to begin with. I figured there's no way he was going to be that bad all year long, as he was in Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh,
Watson
he was more
actually,
just flustered that he had to fucking do something.
Well, yeah, Pittsburgh ate our O-line, but I'm just happy to see Watson is doing what he's supposed to do with all that money that we gave him.
Keeping it in his pants.
We don't know that.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know that. That's true. This way, dude, I feel like they have like somebody who works for the team has to follow him home and make sure he doesn't do anything crazy.
No stopping. Asian massage. No.
I just want to get something to eat. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah, okay. You just want Chinese every time you want to eat. Yeah, that's what it is.
I thought massage meant they're massaging the meat that you eat, not my meat.
We should have bought those T-shirts from that guy outside of the stadium that said "Big Dick Watson, bitch, give me a massage."
Yeah.
Does that make us feminist if we buy those? Are we feminists now?
Maybe we should go to another Browns game. That sounds like something we should do.
Well, you don't have to convince me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll buy Super Bowl tickets when they make the Super Bowl according to you.
Not even you could afford Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah, what are they, like thousands?
Yeah. And plus,
especially if the Browns go, people are gonna go insane.
Yeah, I mean, number one, I think only season ticket holders would even be able to buy them, and even then, I don't even know how that works. I mean, it's mostly just rich people at the Super Bowl. I mean, there are fans, but I don't know how many of them really get in there.
I'm not
saying there are rich fans, but I'm saying it's difficult.
Yeah, I really want to know how the season tickets work because I looked and you have to pay like $100 per seat to go on a wait list, and then you just eventually you get to buy tickets. And I want to know,
Told you
like,
there's a wait list. Yeah, it's weird. I don't.
yeah, but I want to know how long from going on the wait list to actually buying tickets because I
Isn't
would
there?
do it now if it was
Yeah,
like a
right.
year or 2 year. I don't know. They don't tell you.
Well, you probably won't be this year. You wouldn't think, and even if it is, you just say you don't want them now.
Yeah, but you can only do that a couple times, and then they give you the boot.
Um,
They keep your money. No, fuck you.
It's fucking weird. I don't know. I know some people who have them.
How long have they had them?
I don't know. I'll ask one of the comics on my show next week down here has season tickets. I'll ask him how it works.
All right, let him.
He has pretty
know.
good seats, and it is like first row of the dog pound or some shit. So like
Oh, nice.
he's had them a while. I mean, they're in the end zone, but they're like one of the first rows. So, but yeah, dude, I haven't been to a game since high school till we went to that one, and I couldn't. Those games are so fun.
Yeah.
They're so fun. Mainly because Browns fans are certifiable.
It was crazy winning the game helped, but that stadium was nuts.
Yeah. Well, you think like a good chunk of those people, 60,000 people, good 20,000 of them have been drinking since 8 a.m.
Yeah. Also, holding Burrows to, I don't even know. Did he even get in the end zone?
No. The only touchdown that came up was that one against Pittsburgh. That was a broken defensive play. That was a big play. It wasn't a good drive. That was one in 3 games.
Right.
So, I mean, they've been great. We knew we had the athletes for it, but Jim Swartz finally got it together, and they play anything like that for the rest of the year. I mean, man, they're going to be good. I think we'll be okay. I don't know.
Spoken
Baltimore,
like a true Browns fan.
Yeah, I know, but the defense has never looked this good in the entire time I've been a Browns fan. Even when I was a kid, even before they left, the defense wasn't this good. So hopefully they'll be all right. But yeah, you don't have to convince me to go to another game. Those games are fun as hell.
Yeah, they're pretty rad. And I'll be up there for the next game.
Happy birthday, Tim. You're the star of the night. Let's laugh and sing. Make everyone feel right. Where is a toast to you? It's a song I don't know. With joy in our eyes, Tim the funny guy, make you laugh. It's a song I don't know, but either way, Tropic Tom, I appreciate it. Tropic Tom lives in Guam, Alan. Want to go to Guam?
Sure, I'll go to Guam. You missed someone asked me if I would go to Thailand with you and Ray, and I said, without knowing any details, absolutely.
I saw that comment, but I didn't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yes, just 100%. Yes, whatever.
100% yes.
On the plane tomorrow.
How do we get there? Right. Right. Call my wife, tell her I died.
Yep. We're leaving Ray there, by the way. We're leaving him there.
Oh, we're not leaving anybody there. That seems
No,
wrong.
no. Listen, we're gonna leave him there. We're gonna come back. He's gonna be hooking. It's gonna be a ladyboy hooker.
Is that
probably thrive
how
there,
that
to be
works?
honest with you. I think yeah. You're there for a month, and then over a month they cut your balls
just become
off.
well.
Yeah. You just you devolve. You devolve into hermaphrodite of some sort.
Well, I'm not trying to stay there for any amount of time then, because
I don't know. I go to Thailand. I want to go everywhere, but probably not many of those are going to happen. So, got to pick the battles.
Thailand would be rad. Also, you have to walk everywhere. A lot of walking.
I'll get a rascal.
I know they don't have those in Thailand. They don't have.
Sure, they only have fat people in America.
Right. So,
sure, my grandmother had one when she went to the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Saying.
So maybe we should look up what countries allow rascals, and that's our travel.
Countries with fatty scooters.
Right. Countries that allow rascals.
Best vacation spots for fat people. Let's look that up.
Disney World. I don't know.
There's a TikToker that he's like traveling while fat, and he just rates everything like how fat friendly everything is. I'm like, this guy's a shit, man.
I like that. They need to integrate that into Google, so when you're going
true.
to seafood gyms if you're gonna, be all right.
Yeah, do they have closed booths that your gut's gonna like
Right.
be pushing up against it and shit? Yeah,
Right.
they need what do they call it? What's the
Accessibility
Yelp. They need
options.
Fat Yelp.
Fat Yelp. You should start it. There's your $1 million idea.
Mm-hmm.
Just partner with the guy that's already doing it and be like, "Hey, man,
That's true.
do you
How about
program?"
this, but for fat people? Yes.
Right. Well, I mean, if your plan is to get a rascal anywhere we go, I mean that does limit our options.
I'll be fine.
You say that, and I saw you walk. I know that
I
you
have
had to
some
sleep
sort of issue. It's not
after
just fatness.
we went to the Browns game. You had to sleep for like 24 hours to recover.
You don't know that.
I know that because I text you and you don't text me back, and then
Well, maybe you weren't being interesting enough.
Your
Your texts weren't entertaining enough for me to respond to.
Wow.
Maybe.
All right. Well,
or maybe I
how
wasn't.
do I
asleep.
log
I don't
off
know.
of this? Log off
insult you once. All right.
No. I think it's bourbon time. If I'm going to do this for more than 2 minutes,
I think so. That's
I don't
what
like
I
to
do.
stay on. I don't like to stay on this long. All right,
Well,
here's a picture of my ceiling.
Hey, ceiling. That's some good ceiling. If anyone wants to buy this ceiling, get a hold of Alan.
Right. No. Actually,
Ceiling
that's
is for
true.
sale.
Here. Dog tax. There we go.
Oh, hi, Bernie.
Bernie, you're on. You're on. Do it.
Bernie.
Do the thing.
Bernie. Is that working? Bernie.
Tim, there's not enough Buffalo Trace left. You're gonna have to.
What?
Yeah.
Were you only allowed to buy one bottle?
I don't know that, and I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you should
Jason
have bought
pointed
them all.
that out. Well, I fucking.
They probably would only
time,
let you buy one, maybe two. I don't think they'd let you buy more than two.
Yeah, I mean, next time I'm there, and there's Buffalo Trace, I'll ask to buy more than one. Yeah, I should have bought. They had like 5 bottles there. I should have been like, I should have gone back in with a couple different mustaches and been like, "Hello, sir.
I'm definitely not that guy.
I hear you have Buffalo Trace. I heard it from somebody in the
heard it through the grapevine." Yeah.
Right. But I do have plenty of that Watershed bourbon.
That's pretty good too. I mean, which one's better?
Oh, I have the good one. I have the dark label.
That one's really good. That's 100 proof too.
It is, and I have Angel's Envy. So we're really racking up a collection.
Hold on, Brian Kills has a benchmark bourbon. Is exact same mash blend as Buffalo Trace. Is that true? I mean, who makes it? Do they make it?
I mean, a lot of bourbon places when they're starting, I know they use other people's bourbon.
Well, they
just
have
relabel
to.
it.
You can't,
right.
You can't just sit,
right.
gather a bunch of money to start making bourbon. I mean, well, when are you going to turn profit? Well, we can start selling it in about 5 years.
Buffalo Trace isn't that hard to get a hold of. It's just Ohio only gets so many bottles. So
Buffalo Trace does make it. That makes sense. So that's probably why. It's just age different. Okay, that makes sense.
But the bottle of Buffalo Trace I bought was only $29.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's the retail price, so it's
right.
Yeah, it's only like when you try
it's
to
not
buy.
Like I was buying Eagle Rare or something like that. Like
no, or
like
Pappy Van Winkle or whatever.
Right. I wasn't buying their premium. It was just regular run of the mill Buffalo Trace.
I think that distillery is like 5 hours from your house. We can do it.
Count me in. Yeah, so Benchmark's $10 cheaper.
Okay.
Which is wild, actually. They had another bottle in there today, actually, that I thought about buying, but I didn't know what it was. So, and it's in the area they put where it's like the rare stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be that guy and be like, "Is this good? Should I know about this?"
I mean, they're just a cashier. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some places they might know some stuff, but your liquor store, like my liquor store, is in a grocery store, so I don't know how much you expect them to know.
The other bottle I got from that place is Weller Antique, which is apparently good, but that bottle, Jason drank that bottle. Actually, I think you drank that bottle.
I mean, it's been a while. You had Whaler a long time
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, I had it a long time ago.
And you had that special watershed, whatever.
I
That.
had the limited run, like I had like the 7th bottle or something ridiculous. Yeah, that was pretty cool. They do that every year though. But I think that was the first year they did it. They have a gin fest. They need to just have a bourbon fest.
They have a bourbon fest. They had one.
Watershed?
Yeah.
When? No, they didn't.
I remember sending you the link and saying it was happening.
Oh, okay.
I think
All right.
you were doing something. Yeah, or else we would have went probably, right? I mean, like,
I'm always doing something. That's bullshit.
yeah, you were doing something. I don't know. You might have been on vacation. I don't know. You were doing something. This is how I drink my bourbon, like this, in a fancy rubber ducks cup.
Drink it like a man.
It's Jim Beam. You can't drink it like a man. You'll vomit. All right, it's
That's
not that
true.
good. It's not that good.
If you're drinking paint thinner, mixing it with Coke is probably the way to go.
I'm switching to Evan Williams.
Evan Williams.
My dad says it's okay.
Is it worse than Jim Beam?
It's like generic Jim Beam, but it might be the same as Jim Beam.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know you could go lower than Jim Beam.
Dude, Jim Beam's like mid-shelf.
Mid?
Mm-hmm.
You have to bend down to get it.
I don't. Not at my place. It's right here. Eye level.
It's mid shelf in New Philly.
Yeah, and where I live.
Mid shelf.
Yes, well, you sent me that bumper sticker today. I'm like, is this the first time that he's seen these bumper stickers? I've seen a million of them. I see them constantly.
Brian says Evan Williams is rough, so I believe him.
All right, I believe you.
I mean, Jim Beam's already pretty rough.
I had a drink at a casino, and like I asked for Jim Beam, and then like the bartender lady has the other bartender lady with the Jim Beam was, and she's like, we don't have that. Evan Williams is our Jim Beam. So she gave me Evan Williams without asking me if that was okay. And then he's like, how do you charge it? She's like, you charge it as Jim Beam. I'm just sitting there and like, this like doing this in front of me. I'm like, what? No, whatever.
I don't like this lady. This doesn't seem right.
No, it doesn't seem, it's not Jim Beam though.
Dude,
how can
Justin?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Came to my house. This was last weekend, and
Justin's Alan's friend.
Justin is my friend, and Jason had just bought me a bottle of Blue Rabbit or whatever the hell that bourbon is.
Jason is Justin's brother.
Yeah, sorry to catch everyone else up. And that man proceeded to drink all of that bottle in one sitting. Like I just watched
Justin
it.
Did?
Justin, yes.
What is it? He drank what?
It's Blue Rabbit or Rabbit. It's hold on, let me Google it.
Well, what is it?
Rabbit. It's bourbon.
Oh, bourbon.
Yeah.
He drank the whole bottle?
Rabbit Hole. It's Rabbit Hole.
He drank by himself. He drank the whole bottle.
Yes. It's a $60 bottle of bourbon that he drank by himself. I had one drink. I went back to get another drink, dude, and it was halfway gone. And I was like, who's drinking my bourbon? And Justin's like, oh, I had a few drinks. Brother, I went back to get a second drink, and there was like an inch left from the bottom. And I'm like, what is happening?
When you move to Cleveland, you're gonna wonder why your liquor shelf lasts so long. Like, your bottle's like, I've had this for like 2 weeks and it's still full. What's going on? When I was in Columbus, it would evaporate.
Right. This fucking man proceeds to grab his keys, and I was like, no fucking way.
No.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm fine. And I'm like, brother, that bourbon, I didn't drink it. And it's gone. So no fucking way.
Yeah, dude, no, I couldn't. I mean, how big was the bottle?
Dude, look it up. It's called Rabbit Hole. Yeah, it's like a 750. Yeah, it's a 750.
That's a lot of bourbon for one sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even do that with Jim Beam.
Brother,
I can do half of that.
I mean, I know that some people can probably put a bottle of bourbon down and be fine, but like,
I mean, if I could, if I did, but I'd probably get too tired to keep going.
Dude, I'm talking about in the span of like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm surprised he was walking.
I mean, I'll kill one of those with my brother, but that's about it. But like, in like 4 hours, but together, but that's one, that's two people. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, good thing he didn't drive. That's not good.
He bought me a bottle of Angel's Envy to apologize, so I accepted his apology.
Is that what we had at that place in Cuyahoga Falls?
Maybe.
Yeah, we did, right? No, that's what you wanted?
That's what I wanted. What
Right,
did I
what do
end
we
up
have?
drinking?
Was it Maker's Mark?
Wait, what place?
No, it wasn't
Oh
Maker's Mark.
yeah, it was Makers. Because I asked for Angels. Yeah, and then it was
No,
Makers.
you still asked for something else.
No, I said, or no, it was
Okay.
Woodford Reserve. We had Woodford
Okay.
Reserve. Yeah, which is decent. Woodford Reserve's pretty good.
Yeah, I could drink it old fashioned. I can handle that.
Dude, those old fashions were good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, when the first sip I had, I was like, I don't like it. And then a couple more, I'm like, never mind. Kind of like you with the Buffalo Trace for some reason.
Yeah, I was like, this is garbage. And then
Did
I
you
had
just brush
like
your teeth? What was happening?
I don't know, dude. I had it and I was like, well, this is pretty mid tier. And then like I kept drinking it and I was like, okay, this is fucking awesome. I don't know. It took me a few to get going, you know.
The thing is with me and bourbon though is the way I like to drink it the most is with some Coke Zero in it. But that's not a right thing to do with a bottle that costs more than Buffalo Trace $30 bottle. I'd do it with that. Anything over $50, I wouldn't do it.
Bruh, you put anything in that Buffalo Trace, I'm gonna slap you.
I drank that Black Label Watershed with Coke, and it was great. However, I put a lot less Coke than usual. It's a little bit of Coke, just a little Coke.
We can't have this. Chat, everyone, tell Tim he can't drink nice bourbon with Coke. All one of you.
Two.
Oh,
two. More earlier.
I'm probably still in there.
Yeah, probably.
We should drink. We should go next time we go out. Whenever that is, probably never. We should get an old fashioned with different bourbon at every place we go to and be weirdos.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
That's only something that jackasses do.
Yeah. But no, we're only jackasses if you be like, well, so far today I've had this, this, and this, Mr. Bartender. What's the one I should have for you? Like,
yeah. You know what bar is overrated in Cleveland? You know what bar I didn't like? That fucking Viking bar. And
you didn't like it?
No.
I thought you did like it. It was expensive, but it was kind of cool.
So, okay, I get what they're doing, that like with the fancy drinks and like they're using like good ingredients and stuff like that, which is nice, but it's just like, I don't know, the drink was basically sugar water. And like, I like metal music, but there's a time and place for metal music. I think it was more the mood that we were in, which was like, let's go like chill and talk somewhere. And they're just like trying to, play death metal. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was cool. Although next time I went, I would just get like a bourbon or something. I wouldn't get their expensive cocktails because I didn't like it enough for like what it costs.
Yeah, right. But then what's the point of going there? Like, there's no point.
Well, if you like the vibe, but I don't know.
You know me. I like taking poopies on things.
You do. You hate everything. Do everything.
I just like pooping on it. I mean, that bar is fine. It's just.
I try to do the opposite. I'm older. Is try not to hate everything because, like, there's enough that sucks. Like, does this really suck, or are you just being one of those guys? He's just being that guy.
Isn't it Shane Gillis who the jokes like you're on the verge of becoming a Republican, like when you get old or something?
Early onset Republican.
right.
Yeah. What do you say?
I think I have that.
I think you do too.
I think I have that. I'm moving
you're
to
start
Cleveland.
You're gonna start reading World War II books, and
I already started rewatching The Pacific. So that's like right up there with reading World War II books.
There you go. I just watched The Covenant again. I watched it when I watched.
I feel like I've heard of it.
I watched it. It's on. It's Jake Gyllenhaal, the Guy Ritchie.
Oh yeah, that movie's good. That movie.
Yeah. I saw that at the theater by your house, the Marcus Theater, when you were on vacation. Yeah,
I like that movie a lot. Guy Ritchie did a good job with that.
Yeah. Dude, Dumb Money's really good. I like Dumb Money.
Really?
A lot. Yeah.
I didn't even hear of it until like their marketing department sucks ass.
I've seen it on TV a bunch.
On what TV are you watching?
Sports.
I'm watching sports right now.
I don't know, man. Paul Dano, Seth Rogen, Sebastian Stan, Nick Offerman, dude, like, John
Oh,
Cash.
geez, they're all in that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They don't all have like big roles. The movie's mostly Paul Dano, and
Hmm.
Pete Davidson plays his brother.
You know what? Free movie you should watch that you would like
Tell
is
me.
that theater movie, that new
Theater Camp?
theater. Yeah,
All right. I wasn't going to watch it, but if you think I like it.
I think you would like it. I mean, it is, you know.
Capital G.
Yeah, right. I didn't know what we could get away with on the internet.
Oh, anything really. I mean, long as you don't talk about vaccines, you're fine.
Okay.
We did get in
Cool.
trouble for that once.
But no, if you spent any time, like, because it's a mockumentary almost, like they mock,
okay.
yeah, like, because I thought it was going to be stupid as hell, but they make fun of theater kids, and if you were a theater kid of any capacity, you're like, okay, this is funny,
It's probably all true, right?
and it's free. Yeah, it is all true. It's like
Yeah.
1000% true,
Yeah.
and it's
No,
free,
there's
so-
dude, this is a million things to make fun of theater kids. Yeah,
right.
a million.
We used to make fun of theater kids as theater kids.
As theater kids, that's true. I love
We
that.
used to be
Though.
like, we are hardcore theater kids. These are pussy theater kids.
Like we're the cool ones, though. They're like,
Right.
no, they're the nerdy
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
We're the cool ones.
We're definitely the cool theater kids.
Same thing with choir. Like, yeah, but these guys are all nerds. We're cool though.
Yeah, right.
We're cool
doing
because
it.
we talk back to the teacher and shit. Like that makes us cool.
Bruh, I didn't talk back to Miss Meinhardt. Maybe once.
Oh, I did constantly. It was my favorite thing to do.
I know you did.
I don't remember.
did.
I remember saying a lot of stuff that made a lot of people laugh, but I don't remember any of it. Not much of it.
I talked back to her in Europe. That's about it. And then she left the department.
Is that why? Because it was because of you.
No, I think
knew it was all
you go
downhill
out on
from
a high
there.
note, dude. I
Yeah,
really want to
maybe.
talk to that lady. I want to see that lady.
Well, I don't.
Why? You don't want to see Miss Meinhardt? See how she's doing?
Why? Because I have nothing to show. You do. You're doing good. I'm not. All right. So
It's not about doing good.
it is too. She's gonna be like, I knew that kid was gonna be a loser. I told everybody. Told Mrs. Franz. I told Bart. I told
Right.
everybody.
She's like, Tim, what have you been up to? Like, jerking off my mom's basement? She's like,
Yeah,
I
you
knew
know.
it. I
I'll have a
fucking knew it."
podcast with a couple losers who won't even show up on my birthday.
Right. Hey, someone had to show up on your birthday.
Thank you, Alan.
That was a joke, by the way, when I said, yeah, I wouldn't do that to you. Anyways, I'm out of here.
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't even fucking get my joke.
it's hard in comments sometimes. It is hard in
Yeah,
it's hard in text. However,
yeah.
usually with you in our text, I usually know your tone, no matter what you're saying. I don't know.
Right. Right.
Except the time that you tricked me with the Browns tickets. That was rough.
What now?
Except the time you tricked me with the Browns tickets. That was
I don't remember that.
that was confusing.
Oh yeah, the brown dude. I fucking baited you into that so hard, and you were just like, "Stop it!" And I was like, "I knew it. I knew this motherfucker thought I was gonna do it." I mean, I was planning on doing it, but I just wanted to
I was
make
embarrassed.
you. I wanted to make you sweat for a minute.
You did.
It
I was
didn't work.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
No, I didn't expect you to. It's just that, like, because I read it the wrong way, that text the wrong way. Anyway, no one knows what we're talking about, but
Yeah, sorry.
um,
We
but-
could give context. You know, that's a thing people do.
yeah, I guess. Alan asked me if I wanted to go to the game. He said the tickets would be like $200. I'm like, hey, I want to go, but I don't think I'm going to be able to swing it. And he sent something. No, he said, you sent, it's okay, I get it. And I thought you sent, I'll get it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm
Like,
like, no,
I'll buy
don't
the
fucking do
ticket.
that. Yeah, I'm like, don't do
Right,
that. And he's
right.
like, what do you? And I said something like, stop it. And he's like, what are you talking about? And then I looked at him,
Yeah.
oh shit, now I'm embarrassed. And then the next day, I was like, I was going to buy you a ticket anyway.
Yeah. And then we went to the Browns game, and it was fucking awesome.
It was great. And,
It was
and
the
Alan was
opener,
watching
too.
video games on his phone in the middle of the game.
I was watching, for like the third quarter. The game was over.
Yeah, they were
Plus,
ahead.
that
Is he gone? He froze. Alan.
That was like my Super Bowl, Tim. That was my Super Bowl.
Okay, fine. But yeah, I was so annoyed by going up those steps, and the heights freaked me out.
Dude.
I freaking hate the heights.
That was so far up there, dude. And like
I
my
know.
shins hurt the next day, so I can't even imagine what your shins felt like.
They were more so then the next day. But when I got up there, I had a beer. I'm like, I'm not drinking this beer. I have to pee in 5 minutes. I'm not fucking. So I didn't drink the beer until like 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter before I went down because
Dude.
I didn't want to go down.
Right. Shout out to Liz's dad for getting us in and out of the Brown Stadium in literally 5 minutes.
Yeah, how did he do that?
I don't know.
He's going down roads where there's tons of traffic. He's going down side streets where there's no one. Like, how does
he was at one point we were in a warehouse. Like, I don't fucking like,
we're at the docks.
Right.
Like, where are we going?
I was like, Nate's like, you know, we don't want to leave. We're gonna stay here because of traffic, and we got out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, man, old people, man.
Dude, I've had him take me down to Cleveland games and stuff. Like, he just knows that part of the city so well. Like, he did the same thing for a Guardians game. Just like, he put me at the stadium in like 5 minutes. And I was like, holy shit.
I'll get you at home plate.
Right.
He was even trying to get us closer than he got us.
He was trying to get. We were like right there. We were like a block from the stadium. He's like, "I can get you drunk. I'm driving you down closer.
I'll get you through the tunnel."
Right. Oh, that shit was awesome. I knew that was the move, though. I was like,
no, that was much better than us driving to his house and his driving. Because if you and I both would have tried to park somewhere close to each other, that would have been awful.
I know, dude. I would have been mad too. And they honestly, Nate and Craig, our friends that went to the game with us, came from the west side of Cleveland, and it took them like an hour to park.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Even if you didn't have somebody, even if you could, I don't know, park outside of town and Uber into town. I mean, I don't know, just.
I don't think people know that way. I think he had to go all the way on the east side by the literal.
Well, obviously, no one did because no one else was driving it.
There were like two other people. It was like us and that fucking Honda Civic. That was like we were
also driven by an 80-year-old.
Right. It's like pissed off that there's traffic. It's like, what the fuck?
Somebody else, they're following us.
Right. They're on to us.
But this is the first time I went as an adult to a Browns game, and man, that's so fun. Like, Guardians games are really fun too, but Browns games are something else.
Browns games are another level. Dude, one of the places we're looking at is it's like Bay Village and Rocky River over on the west side of Cleveland, and you can hop on the train and go downtown Cleveland.
Right, train, man.
Tim, we can get on the train so we can go to games. Tim, the train.
I'm buying you a conductor hat.
I just want you to ride a train with me. I don't know why you're acting like this is too much to ask for.
No, it's weird that you want it so bad. Why do you want me to ride a train with you?
Because how awesome would it be to ride a train and then you don't have to park?
Listen, nothing wrong with that. That's great. I mean, when first time I ever went to New York City, we took a train from Princeton, I think, into the city. So like, I get it.
Same thing.
Yeah, I understand it. And if you lived by a train station, absolutely, that's what we would do, 100%.
Train, Tim. We can take a train to Guardians games. Everyone's like, oh, man, we got to leave early for traffic. And we're fucking sitting there 10 drinks deep like, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it's true.
Got to get out of traffic.
Are there bars at train stations?
Dude, it's a Cleveland
legitimate
train.
question.
You can literally drink whatever you want and probably piss in the corner with everyone else.
It's probably true. I didn't even know there was trains like that in Cleveland until Tim told us about them. I had no idea. Honestly,
I guess, dude, they've been around forever. Liz's
know.
mom used to take them on when they were kids. They would do it to go downtown.
It's weird that I didn't know.
The area that it goes to is like a big shopping thing, and now obviously it's not because Cleveland's going to hell in a handbasket. But
have you looked in Avon or Avon Lake?
Yeah, that's the west side, and that's too far west. That's like really west. Good
And it's
schools though.
right on the lake. Yeah, Avon and
I'm-
Avon Lake both are pretty big schools.
Right now, the place I want to buy is 5,000 square feet with an in-ground pool.
What about the base? Is there a finished basement, man cave basement?
There's a theater in the basement, Tim.
Alan, send me the links.
I'll send you the link.
Send me the links. My new thing is looking at houses.
I'll send you the link. Dude, I really want to buy this house. And we asked our fucking realtor to go look at it, and she's being a bitch and won't go look
So
at it.
you're working with a realtor like that?
Brother, I'm about to list. I'm listing my house in 3 weeks.
Are you?
Yes.
Do you want me to go around all the other houses in Worthington and like walk around with my shirt off to make people not want to buy it?
No, dude, the housing market is so insane that it's not
Yeah,
going to do
I know.
anything. What I need
know.
you to do is go scare people away from the house that I just sent you. I need you to just like
Yes, that'll do.
pitch a tent out front and do meth or something.
Do math? Oh, math.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if I was doing math. It'd be very confusing to people.
Yeah, this is the house I want to buy. It's not updated, but it's fucking massive, and it's got a pool.
This is Westlake. That's where the Pauls are from. It's the Paul house.
This is the Paul house.
Oh. Holy crap.
I know, dude. That's what fucking...
Why do you need this much house?
Because, Tim.
You want people to know. They definitely know me about this house.
To know.
You
I want
definitely.
people to know.
Oh, if anyone's paying attention to this, I want you to know this house is massive. Dude, look at this room. You can play softball in this room.
Dude,
That kitchen. Holy crap! Look at that kitchen.
no, I know.
You'd have to have the like badass parties if you had this house.
I
That
know.
kitchen. You could
That's
fit
what I'm
100 people in
trying
that
to do.
kitchen.
Brother, I know. That's why I'm trying to buy this house, but our
It's
realtor's
so-
being kind of a bitch about it.
Why? Why?
She won't look at shit, dude.
Well, then
I
why do you
keep
need her?
telling
Can't
Liz,
you just go? Can't you just go look at it yourself?
Tim, I'd have to drive 2 hours and
I'll be your real. I will be your realtor. What do you want me to look for?
Dude, actually tell Garen to fucking go up there. God damn. Yeah, she said because I want to put an offer on it, but I don't know what to offer, and she won't tell me what to offer. I need her to tell me like this is what you offer on this house, but she won't fucking do it.
That's a lot of. Oh. I'm looking at the theater.
I told you, dude, it's got a theater in the basement.
I want you to buy this house now too.
I want me to buy this house.
This is huge.
I know. I
I'm
want to buy
surprised.
that
I'm
house.
actually surprised you get a house that big for that price.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a lot of money, but like that. Usually, when I was looking at like, you don't get that much house.
Well, it's not updated.
Oh.
And I know you don't give a shit. No, it doesn't. I'll update
Just say,
it.
it looks pretty
But-
nice to me.
It's nice enough. But
How old is
and
it?
it's also look at that fucking pool, dude. That
4
pool's
bedrooms,
fucking
so I can
no
have one.
joke. Well,
Oh,
dude, there's
80
enough room, but you can
89.
sleep in the theater room. Like there's fucking
I live in the
nooks
movie
and
theater.
crannies. Right. Liz is down to put it off. We're literally just waiting on the realtor to pull her head out of her ass. That's why
You
I
haven't
need a new
looked at
realtor. I need a
You haven't
different-
looked at
I
it yet.
need- I don't need to look at it. What do I need to look at?
Mm. Dude, this
Like,
sky view
I've
is
got-
like, that's
My
such a
bank
huge
already
house.
sent me a pre-approved. Like I literally have a letter that says I can buy that house, and I'm just waiting to hear.
What's going on? What did your realtor say? Anything?
No, she's being dumb. She just said, what time will the strippers stop by? Oh, someone wants to know when you're getting strippers.
Oh, can't afford them, buddy. I'm sorry.
I'll send you strippers. Why didn't you tell me when it's strippers?
Send strippers. I'm kidding. Don't send strippers
You
here.
have
My
to
mother lives
Google
here.
how to
It'd be
send
weird.
strippers. Can you
Mom, shut your
DoorDash
door. The strippers are here. Mom, put your headphones on. Strippers are here.
Can I Uber? Can I Uber Eats strippers?
That's good.
Can I DoorDash some strippers?
Boober Eats.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, dude. I didn't expect the house to be that big. That's huge.
I
don't know why
told you.
I'm
I told you
laughing.
it's huge. I told you it's
'cause
huge.
that's-
That's why I'm trying to buy.
That's about what you're looking at price, a little more, but like that house is huge.
I know. Honestly, if that house wasn't in Westlake, it would be like half that price. But I
What's
guess
wrong with
Westlake is
Westlake? Except
No,
for the
it,
Paul
it
brothers being there.
it would be if it was not in Westlake, it would be cheaper. Westlake is apparently a
Oh.
nice area.
Oh. All I know about Westlake is that's where the Paul brothers are from. But I don't know.
I didn't even know who the Paul brothers are. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul?
Oh, those fucking YouTube
Yeah.
jackasses.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
We should have done YouTube like 20 years ago. It would have been all right.
Right? Although, dude, if we had internet, dude, there'd be so many embarrassing videos online of me, like as a geeky child online that I would have tried to scrub from the internet. Yeah.
That's got to be rough to deal with.
It could have sucked at like everyone's whole life is going to be on the internet. That's going to be so weird.
I mean, my nieces and nephews are on there, but the parents lock the accounts down, so there's only their friends are allowed to like see the account. You know what I mean?
But it's still on the internet, you know? I feel like you should.
Yeah, but it's like to what capacity? Like 10 people can see or 20 people. You know what I mean?
Not for now.
Like it's fucking out there.
But even when you're old enough, when you're a teenager, you're going to have like teenagers till your 40s and 50s, you're going to have videos for your whole life.
Right.
It's weird.
My favorite thing is people doing illegal shit on the internet. Like that would have been. That's where I would have gotten in trouble. It's like, let's film this really dumb illegal shit we're about to do.
Let's film this gas mask.
We fucking did film us stealing that giant pink flamingo somewhere that I'm not going to name.
I remember that.
What's the statute of limitations on crime?
Oh, it's probably passed by now. It's been like what, 15 years? No, 10. At least 10.
Been
surely.
20. It's been 20.
We weren't teenagers when that happened, were we?
No, I was rolling around with Rylan and.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I was like 17 or 18. So almost 20. Yeah. Almost 20. Yeah. So I'm just saying.
That was such a dumb. Why? Why did you do that?
We were drunk.
So there may not have been this people with a lot of that lived in town with a lot of ridiculous lawn ornaments, including a giant like 8 foot tall flamingo.
We don't talk. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I don't want to get arrested. Here's dog tax.
Hi, Bernie.
Dog? You see?
Did you fall? Are you dead?
No, I'm not dead. I'm just trying to get more bourbon, and I can't take my phone over there. Dog tag.
Hi, buddy.
He's
tired. Bernie.
All right, ceiling tag.
Again.
All right, Tim. You got to help me pick. Angels Envy, Buffalo Trace, or Watershed?
I never had the Angels Envy. I don't know. So let's go with that.
Hot dog. Angels Envy. You just want Buffalo Trace when you come here.
I'd have any of those. I love how you're on bourbon now. You're welcome.
No, you didn't do this. Liz's brother did this. No.
Mm-hmm.
Liz's brother did this.
Is there a place in that giant house for a nice bar?
No bars. Only pools and giant theater rooms.
Well, you can build a bar in a giant theater room, or you can just put like a little one there. You put one.
The dog's name is Bernard, not after Bernie Sanders, Jesus Christ, after Bernard from Westworld.
Really?
Yes.
No, my B-day is not awful. It's fine. D-joints.
There's the Bernard. There's the big boy. Okay.
Not Bernie Kosar?
No, Bernard from Westworld.
Oh.
Because that's the show we were watching when we adopted the dog.
Oh, too bad it wasn't the bear. You call him Fack.
Dude. Yeah. I would have definitely done that. But that was, Bernie's 7 years old now, 8 years old. He's fucking old now.
I talked to my uncle today for the first time in a long time. We were talking about how good the
good
bear
boys.
is.
The bear is good. And
my mom
Maddie
to watch it
Madison's
finally.
Fucking fire in that, dude. And
Yeah,
so is who's the main actor? He was in Shameless.
Jeremy
from
something.
Shameless. Yeah, he's fucking great in that.
Yeah.
And so is the girl. Dude, that whole cast
Yeah.
actually slays. And honestly, the Christmas episode was probably the greatest episode of TV like I've ever seen.
You
Of
could
any
watch that
show.
Christmas episode by itself and still.
Right, and it's just like a
Yeah.
good
I mean, it's like a double episode too. It's like 50 minutes long.
right. And there were so many like good cameos in that.
Yeah, there's Oscar winners in that thing.
Right.
But yeah, it was really good. I mean, I told my mom she's watching the first season. My first season was pretty good, but the second season is really good.
I knew I would like it because there's cooking shit in it. And then I was just
Yeah,
like,
that
oh, this
too.
show's fucking great.
That too. It makes you want to eat.
Oh, Tim, I made orange chicken, like Chinese orange chicken from scratch this week. And I'm here to tell you,
Appropriating another culture.
it was fucking fire. Well, it's Kenji's recipe, so it's not appropriate.
You sure?
Yes.
Do you have an Asian housekeeper now? Is that why you're doing this?
No, I have a Latino housekeeper.
You're gonna have to hire a new one in Westlake.
We already have one lined up, Tim. What do you think we are?
Do you really?
Do you think we're? I'm not going to say.
No, go ahead.
No. I don't want to be a jackass on the internet. People can look this shit up.
Now I just want to know what you're gonna say. I don't know what you're gonna say.
I will text you what I was going to say. Do you think we are? There you go.
What's wrong with saying that? That's just
You
fun.
can't say that.
Yes, you
can't say
can.
it. No, you can't.
It's not even a bad. It's not
Well,
even
it's
bad.
Tom Segura's joke. It's Tom Segura's joke. It's not even my joke.
So it's fine.
I don't like stealing jokes unless it's from you.
You weren't stealing. Housekeepers equal home wreckers. No, Alan knows better. All right. Yeah.
Dude, my housekeeper is an old lady.
Yeah. What if you just try to hire like a 20-year-old housekeeper who's hot? See how that goes. She got a bunch of recommendations.
I've been shopping around, and yeah,
She has a lot of good
found-
references.
I found this college kid.
You should do it just as a joke. Just try to
Do you
Will
just assume the
pretend to be my
housekeeper steals
housekeeper?
everybody? No, dude, my housekeeper's a sweetheart. Like, I love that. Honestly, if someone was like, you have to kill a member of your family or your housekeeper, I would kill a member of my family.
Gee.
Like, I love that lady to death.
Fortunately, I already think I know which member of your family to kill.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying like my immediate family. I'm talking about my extended family.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, right. She's like on the Christmas card list. Like, I love that lady. And we told her we're leaving, and she's not happy about it. But whatever.
You mean not happy about it? She can't find another gig. She probably has multiple houses.
Let's discuss the replacement of this old bag of dirt housekeeper. Listen, I'm in the market. Let's make it happen. Send me your referral.
Resumes.
Send me your resume.
Craigslist ad.
Yeah.
Looking
Dude, I've been
for
selling a bunch of shit on
durable,
Craigslist.
athletic, young housekeeper.
Must wear half clothes.
What?
Something weird.
Uniform provided.
Right. Liz would kill me. Liz is in Texas right now.
Oh yeah, what's she doing in Texas?
Texas shit. I don't know whatever people do in Texas.
Drugs, barbecue,
Well, she's in Austin. She's not.
pray,
She's not in that part of Texas. She's in
fight
Austin.
homeless people.
She's with her friends, and they're getting a boat, going out on a lake, doing
This
some
is
shit.
two joints likes you, Alan. This is
Thank
two joints is,
you,
is,
Two
our,
Joints.
is our
I am
Canadian friend. You want to go to Vancouver to hang out with two joints?
Without knowing any more details other than that, absolutely.
Tim, this guy's wife is gone. Yeah, it's a good question. Like, why am I not there right now? Why am I?
Right. Tim, what are you doing?
Anyway,
Yeah, she's in
I wasn't
Texas
invited,
with her
that's why.
friends, living her best life. I'm watching the kids because of, that's what dads do.
so does this mean you get points to spend later, or is this her making up all the points you've spent in the past?
Dude, probably making up points because that weekend where I was like, I'm going to go to a fight and I'm going to go to a Browns game, that I spent all my points. I got no points.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if Andrew fights in Millersburg in
No.
November, no,
I love it. I love Andrew, and dude,
that's closer to you than Akron.
what? No, November. Dude, I just have too much shit going on right now. Trying to sell my house and buy a house. Like, there's just no.
You
fucking
could go
way.
up and come home. Oh, you don't have to.
I might not even be here. I might not even be here in November. I'm not
Yes.
even playing.
Well, if you buy this mansion in Westlake,
I'm fucking trying to.
dude, I want you to buy that house so bad. That's so big.
I want to buy that house.
It's so much house. Like I could stay there and you never know I was there.
I wouldn't even know you were there. I just like, Liz, have you seen Tim? Tim's here? It's like, yeah,
Not
he's
for
been here
weeks.
for a
He's
couple
been
days.
here for a month. He's
Honestly-
living on the futon in the theater.
We probably won't get that house because, like I said, it's just I can't get anybody to cooperate.
Go look at it.
What do you want me to do, Tim?
I'll go look at it for you. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, go look at it. Go find
I'll send him an offer.
Go find a realtor.
Why you need him?
And-
Oh, who's the
Because you
listing
can't
agent?
just walk into a house, dude.
Yes, you can. There's not a
you
listing
can't.
agent.
I'm
You
sure
can't?
there is. Bernie,
Call
what are
the
you
listing
doing?
agent. Isn't that how that works? You call the
My
listing
man
agent.
eating something over there.
Call the listing agent.
There's no.
That's how it works.
That's not how it works, Tim. You don't know shit.
You're telling me there isn't a listing agent on this property?
There is. The listing is brokered by Keller Williams.
Then call the guitar player.
Oh,
You ever hear of Keller Williams? He's awesome. He's a badass. Yeah, he's a
don't know.
famous guitar player. But it highlights out that's him.
I'll get around to it. I mean, we just told a realtor about it yesterday, so I'm just waiting. I don't like
want you
waiting.
to-
You know me.
I
I
just
don't like
want you
waiting.
to
for
have
shit.
nice things, Alan.
I want to have nice things.
There has to be something wrong with that house.
That's what I
Has
said.
bats.
There
has
probably
bats.
is. That's fine. I'll fucking chase him out with a bat. Plus, I have Bernie. I have the ultimate bat catcher right here.
Bernie can run laps in that house.
He probably could. What I'm worried about is him, like, the pool. He's not going to know what to do, and he's going to, like, fall in and drown because he's an idiot.
Fucking 220. Hold on. Keller Williams gave his wife every type of STD there is, and he still loves them. That's nice.
So what he's saying is there's still hope for my wife.
I think so, yeah.
Good to know.
I mean, she doesn't have all of them. It's what? 85%?
No, I'm just saying if he still loves, if she
Oh, yes,
still
yes,
loves
yes.
him,
Gotcha.
you know, the shit that I've done to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
Did
went
you
to a
join
hockey
Spy?
game.
Yeah, I liked Columbus Blue Jackets, man. Of course, been to plenty of hockey games. I used to get corporate tickets, man.
What was the score of that game we went to? 7-0.
Like 8-0.
I think it was 7-0.
Yeah. I mean,
That
CBJ
was-
isn't good, but I'll still go to a fucking hockey game.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently,
the
the
other
new
thing.
coach has already lost the
How
team,
does
which is great.
Cleveland have every sport except for hockey? I mean, I know they have that minor league team.
Yeah,
but
they're
don't.
monsters.
They need a NHL team.
Nah, I don't. I mean, geez, the Cavs and the
They
Guardians
have
have a
every
hard
sport,
enough
Tim.
time. They have a hard enough time keeping up with the Browns as it is. That's the Browns' town, man.
That's true.
They have a hard enough time keeping up with the
They
Browns.
have. They
Speaking
have,
of that, I don't know if you've seen this great
every
shirt.
sport
My
except
friend of
for
mine
hockey.
bought me this great shirt. I don't know if you've seen it.
it is a good shirt. That's your birthday present. You're wearing it on your birthday.
I know. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is a great
I
shirt.
also bought you Gyro, another birthday present.
You did. Thank you.
Yeah.
He-
The Plotz brothers strike again.
so I was talking to Steve, and he gets a phone call, and he's like looking at the computer, and he turns. I was like, "Tim, was this one yours?" I'm like, "Yeah," and then I realized what's going on, and I'm like, "Is that your brother?" I'm like, "Tell him to put another beer on there."
Dude, I told him Jim Beam and diet. He said you weren't drinking Jim Beam.
I was drinking beer because I had to go back to the games.
Yeah, you were supposed to come to my house, but you fucking bitched out.
No, how about the 7th? What are you doing on this? That's next weekend.
Jude's birthday. Don't come here. Don't come
Okay.
anywhere near this house.
Okay.
Liz is on a fucking tear.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when they play in Lancaster.
Yeah. Maryland?
No, Ohio. by you ish, kind of, sort of.
No, they were playing Maryland.
Hmm?
The,
No,
you're
I'm
talking
sorry. I'm
about
talking about my niece's softball team.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought you were talking about the Buckeyes game
No,
that we would be watching that weekend,
Oh, that too.
which is Maryland. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I mean, what? So what? There's no fucking way Liz will murder me.
That's
I
fine.
mean, I will ask
No,
her.
no. That's okay. No. If I'm gonna be a burden, I don't want to be there.
Well, there's going to be people here already.
I don't want to be a burden.
You're never a burden.
I will be when I don't leave.
Are we
the
going to do
theater
this
room
on
of your
stream?
house. Yes, yes. I feel like a leech, Alan. I am gonna be when I don't leave the theater room of your house.
That's fine. That's what theater rooms are for. Friends.
Tim's down.
Sleeping room.
He said he's gonna stream the entire series of Game of Thrones from start to
I
finish.
went down there and he said squatters' rights. I don't know what's happening.
He has a lawyer. He gave me his card. I don't.
Oh, Ryan's back
Thank
with
you.
bourbon and Whataburger. Hell yeah.
Man,
What bourbon?
Anyway, what kind of bourbon you have? And
Yeah, what bourbon? We need to know.
Whataburger. That's something we do not have in this. Although I heard that you in Columbus, you got what Canton got. You got a Bojangles. Congratulations.
Yeah. In fact, my friend won't shut the fuck up about it.
The one in Canton
You
had
also-
such a big line when I drove by it. They literally had a guy in a vest directing
Benchmark.
traffic.
Yeah. My friend that went there said there's a 2-hour wait just to get into the parking lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And
I'll
I didn't
go
even
there
know
next year.
Bojangles was a thing.
I think it's just people are excited for something new.
Yeah.
It's just like a chicken place with waffles. It's like,
Yeah, but they open up shit like that all the time here, and there's like they just opened up like a custom chicken and waffles place 2 blocks from my house, and no one gives a shit.
dude, I bet
Bojangles open up, and people.
I bet it's
jerking
100
off in
times
the
better
parking
than
lot.
Bojangles. Has to be. You assume,
It
right?
probably is. Yeah, it is. It is. It looks good. I don't know.
I've never had chicken and waffles. For the fact,
I've never eaten there because it's right by the Mexican restaurant I go to, so I always see it and I'm like, oh, I should get chicken and waffles, but I'm already on my way to drink margarita.
Tula, whatever. That place is pretty solid.
No, El Vaquero. If I'm gonna go eat somewhere, I go to like a sit down Mexican place. Tula's is 10 times better than that, but that's carry out only.
They had a couple tables when I was in there.
Yeah, but you can't get margaritas there, Tim.
No, they don't have a bar. You're correct. No bar.
Yeah, so what the fuck, not gonna go sit down and eat Mexican
Even
without
this tiny little fish place I was at today. They had like 10 tables, but they had a bar. It was a little bar, but they had a full bar. You could have like 3 seats at the bar, but they had a full bar. It's a little place. I'd go back there.
That's interesting. Did they just have like normal liquor?
I think so.
IHOP chicken tenders and pancakes. Okay. All right. I haven't been to IHOP in like a decade. You've been to IHOP recently and got abandoned there.
That's the last time I was on an IHOP is when our friend Jason abandoned me at the karaoke bar with his friend who I never met, and I had to take him to IHOP because he was too drunk to drive.
You know, I've been mad at Jason for that, but I'm sure you did something to deserve it. Happy birthday.
Me? Yes. Tell me when I've done things to deserve things like that.
The year was 2023. We were at a shitty hotel in Cuyahoga Falls.
It was number one. It was not shitty.
It was a nice hotel. We went to a karaoke place. It sucked.
It was
Is that
hilarious.
a haiku?
I don't know how to count the syllables.
I would too. Yeah, that place. I like how we're walking through Cuyahoga Falls, which is literally a ghost town, and then we walked into. It seemed like someone's basement, and there was like 1,000 people there.
Yeah, that was crazy, and they were all just belligerently hammered. That was crazy. I haven't been to a bar that wacky in a while.
Yeah, you know what? I really
That's usually not
stay
my
there.
speed, but I don't know. I kind of wanted to be somewhere with people at that point.
Yeah, and I also felt that way, but I didn't want to stay in that area. Like I looked for hotels, Tim, for days, and there was nothing anywhere. It was so stupid. Like we could have. It was either there or Cleveland or Akron.
What else would we have done? I mean, we went to a bar afterwards, and then we got taco. Well, I mean, it would have been nice if there was like a late night restaurant or something, but still.
Yeah, but and that's what I kept trying to find.
I don't even know if there's any in that area.
It's like that whole part of Ohio shuts down after fucking like 9 p.m. Everyone's like, all right, that's a wrap.
Same thing with T County, man. It's just
Yeah,
not a
but
7.
there's like, why it doesn't places like the Gyro that are open till 2 a.m. serving food exist
So I
everywhere?
think
They should
any other
exist
week,
everywhere.
we could have just got a room at the Kent Hotel, and we would have been
I
fine.
tried. I fucking.
Yeah, any
I'm
other
so
week we
mad.
could have.
I'm mad. I'm very upset.
That's like a nice
Should've stayed
hotel
at the
too.
Kent
That
Hotel.
Kent State Hotel. That's a nice building.
Fucking Parents Week.
Yeah, any other time it would have been fine. We're like, okay, Gyro's right there. We know are the bars
Bruh.
down here.
All these kids, these young kids. If I had a Parents Week, I would never tell my parents about that. I'd be like, nothing happening in college this weekend. Just fucking stay away. Never come here. Like,
Did your parents ever come to Parents Week?
No. Fuck no. They were like, you doing all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm surviving. That's it.
It's like, I got a new church I want you guys to check out.
These people are weak. These kids. Fucking Parents Week. Bullshit.
They, my brother and I did deserve it because I think once or twice before we went to Kent, I told them, "Oh, I know where that is. I know the area." I said it like once or twice, and then they kept making fun of me for saying I know the area. They're like, "Did you find it okay? Do you know the area?" I'm like, "Fuck." And I kept saying it. I kept saying it too. I turned it on them, but yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna find something to eat. I know a lot of places here because I know the area. Although my plan was to always go to Gyro. Although I didn't know there was a Barrio in Kent. I almost went to that, but I said I was going to go Gyro.
Dude, if you're going to be in Kent past midnight, you just go to the Gyro.
Well, I was there at like 2 in the afternoon or whatever it was,
Oh, well, you still go there. The rule still applies.
I had I bought a whole large pizza. So before I even knew you were going to buy it for me. So thank you for that. I was just going to buy myself a large pizza.
Dude, you know what's crazy is like, I don't know what you bought. And I told my brother to tip, and my bill was $20. I'm like, fuck, I'm moving to Kent, dude.
It was still $20.
Yeah,
I had 2 Bud Lights, a large pizza, and JoJo's.
Yeah, and on
with
a tip,
with tip, that was $20.
With tip, it was $20.
That can't be right.
Dude.
That doesn't seem right.
It's fucking ridiculous. Or I think my brother bought one of your beers. Is why that math
still.
Well,
thank you, Steve, but still.
Yeah, dude. I love that place because she's raised her prices like 5 cents in the last 20 years. She's like, man, tough times, housing crisis, fucking 5 cents.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, I don't know how much. I'm curious how much money I've spent in that place in the last decade. Probably a lot.
I've spent a fuckload there.
And I've done a lot of things there. I've sang karaoke there. I've done a lot of comedy there. I play guitar there. I play guitar there.
If you did drugs in that bathroom, is that a single-use bathroom? It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's still one of the last places to have a single-use bathroom. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Any place that has a single-use bathroom, respect.
I mean, it was like 10 years ago, but still, yeah, it happened. The craziest thing is that I play guitar at that place. I don't even play guitar.
I played a show in that.
I know. That was the first time I ever went there. First time I ever went to Gyro was to see you play.
Oh, really?
I think so.
You were at that show?
I was at that show for sure.
Nice.
Because I also got pulled over on the way home.
Well, that sucks.
I've been pulled over. I told my brother I got pulled over on 45 at least 4 times. They let me go every time. Then I found out how to go the back way.
I've only been pulled over drunk once, and they didn't ticket me.
I wasn't that bad. I mean, obviously I wasn't because they didn't. One time he made me get out, and he just let me go. I mean, I don't think I was even worried.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I've been drinking, but I had some beers. Like, it wasn't like I was. Yeah, I only ever drink beers when I'm in Kent anyway. So, yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, you have to make that drive.
Yeah,
I would say you could stay at Steve's, but don't want to wake up their kid now. He got kidnapped.
Yeah, the guy I used to stay with, he lived right by downtown, and he's been there for like a decade, and they just knocked him out so they could.
Dude, I tried to buy
give his house to college kids.
I tried to buy that 1-bedroom apartment behind Steve, but it never went on the market because I probably could have got it for under 100. It's a 1-bedroom fucking like 1 bathroom. Like nothing.
Is it a house? Like a little house? Or?
Yeah. It's like a little house, right? But like it's in Steve's backyard.
Who owns it? The people who
Somebody that rents it out. I don't know. I wanted to buy it, but it never Just
You can
'cause
buy-
I just like
I
I
mean,
just
listen,
wanted to
you can buy
write it
anything
off
in
and be
Ken
like,
for-
this
yeah,
is my
anything.
summer home.
Yeah, well, I mean, anything in that area can for under 100. You can rent it out.
Yeah, I think they do, but they only get a couple hundred. I didn't want to rent it out. I just wanted to buy it so I could have
Okay.
it. I didn't want to fucking rent it out.
I just have a key. What's rumbling back there? Oh, that's just Tim
This is Tim.
coming home
Who's
from the
back
bar.
there? Who's back there?
I had a
Should have
show.
bought that, dude. Fucking stupid. Real estate's hard. Real estate's tough.
I'm sure.
That's why Garen's super smart, dude. He got his license so he didn't have to deal with people. Like if I had my license, I just don't have time or the energy to deal with getting a license. But
Yeah, my
cutting
uncle
out
had his
that
wife get one.
aspect of it, yeah, I mean, cutting out that aspect of it is really smart.
Yeah, I don't think she ever, like worked in real estate. She just had her license so she could like get him the foreclosures.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
smart.
So
All right, Tim. I will pay for you to get your real estate license.
I don't know if I'd pass it. They say most people don't pass it the first time.
You'll be fine. You're smart. You're a smart guy. Big
I need
smart fan.
Adderall for studying.
I'm sure you can find a prescription for that somewhere. With
Yeah,
all
probably.
5 doctors you have in New Philly.
I was telling my uncle today how you tell me that I need to stop going to doctors in this town. You're right, though. You're right. You're not wrong. I need to not go to any of them.
Fucking
All the ones that just Canton, not even that far away. For like an appointment every once in a while, I should just go to Canton.
dude. Every time I hear about those shitty doctors, my fucking blood boils.
Well, they
Fucking
think
hate
everyone's a
those
fucking drug dealer, and that's why I'm not on fucking ADHD meds anymore. Because
It's
no,
not
my
just
uncle was-
you.
my uncle was telling me about someone he knows that works at a ketamine clinic, and he's been working with people with depression. And
Yeah.
my uncle says as soon as he's done flying, because he's a commercial airline pilot, he's going to
Yeah.
do it because he has chemical depression as well, as like I do. And he's like, you should look into it. I'm like, if I ask my doctor in my town about ketamine therapy, they call the cops.
Right. They're like, get this man off the streets.
No, but the neurological clinic in Canton that I go to, they're doing a ketamine antidepressant
Yeah.
study, and
Right.
I filled out a survey to see if I qualified for it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. She's like, I'll do this. I mean, I'll try anything for depression. So I was doing it, and everything was going through. I was eligible to the question of, do you have OCD came up, and I clicked
fuck.
yes, and then they told me I wasn't eligible. I am
That
too
sucks.
fucked up for the depression study.
Dude, hear me out. Have you just tried a copious amount of MDMA? Because
No, I haven't.
you should try that because that shit will rewire your brain.
I've done a little bit. How do you even find real MDMA?
No, we got to go to Mexico. I know you don't. It's not going to be. I know that's not your first choice of trips.
I go to Mexico.
We got to go to Mexico. We got to go to Mexico City specifically.
It's fucking Mexican Coke and MDMA. Just tequila and MDMA.
I know a guy. Yeah, I mean, you just need to hear me out. Find pure MDMA, find some good mushrooms, eat them all at the same time.
MDMA, that's a legitimate therapy they
Dude,
do for people, but
yeah,
it's also
you will
not
correct-
somewhere that I'd be able to find. Also, if I found a ketamine clinic, I wouldn't be able to afford it. My insurance wouldn't pay for that.
How much can ketamine be? It's like a $5 drug. I
don't know.
they
If I
used
find
to
a
throw
if I
away
find ketamine treatment, will you pay for my ketamine treatment?
Dude, no, you don't want to do ketamine. Have you ever done ketamine?
Not as a drug. This is not. It's very small amounts. This isn't like to get fucked up.
It's not going to do shit. Trust me.
As an
I've been in a
antidepressant.
K-hole. Tim, I'm here to tell you, I've been in a K-hole
don't
before,
have
and you
chemical
don't want to
depression.
be there.
It's
You
not
don't
like
want to be
that.
there. Yeah, but it's not
not
an
like that.
upper. It's not going to make you happy.
No, it's like they use it as antidepressant. I don't know. They said it works.
That doesn't
I
make
give it a
sense.
go. If it doesn't
This
work, it
sounds
doesn't
like
work.
no.
I'm
This
already
is
on
an
antidepressants
excuse
that
for
don't work.
some asshole doctor to do ketamine.
I give it a go. Also, MDMA therapy. I also
All
give
right.
a go.
Ray's back.
I would-
All right. I can leave. Thank
He's not
the
back
Lord.
yet.
He said he's back. He just said, hi, Alan. He's in the chats.
He's in the chat. He's probably in a car.
Oh, is he?
He'll be back soon. I don't know. Ray,
Anyways.
where are you? Tell us where you are, Ray. Where in the world It's
Ray,
Raymond.
blink twice if you need help. I am here to tell you, as
I would try all of that.
recreational ketamine
It's
user
different.
20 years ago, it's not going to do shit.
20 years ago, when
Now-
you're 16, you're doing ketamine, and Delphian, you're doing
I
ketamine.
did it with Jeremy.
I believe that.
You need to do a fuckload of MDMA and mushrooms all at the same time. It'll just correct you. It's like slapping your brain. It'll just put you right on the right course.
I also would microdose mushrooms.
I will sponsor your MDMA mushroom treatment.
Right. And you get them on me teeth too. That too.
What's that?
Told you teeth. Chompers.
Oh, dude,
Told you. I'm gonna need
just
teeth.
do the 5 minutes of paperwork it takes to get the government to do that.
To buy me teeth?
Yeah.
I don't think that happens.
Yeah, you can get dental. You just have to look at
Government
how to do
teeth?
It. Yeah, government teeth. You can get Biden teeth. Biden's giving out
Biden
left
teeth?
and right.
Give me like
Yeah,
George
Biden
Washington teeth. Yeah.
Trump wouldn't do that, but Biden's
Trump
giving
teeth?
out teeth. Yeah, no,
That's true.
Biden teeth.
Yeah, but then DeSantos or Trump gets voted, and I have to give them back. Give my teeth back. Repo my teeth.
Like teeth on lease. Like,
Yes.
all right, give us our teeth back.
No.
You can't be having people out there with decent teeth. You never know which way they're going to vote with all those nice teeth.
That's true. Those rich men know the rich man.
All them nice teeth. But seriously, though, I think I'm about done with this nonsense. Although I do love talking to you. I just, I don't know. It's 10 o'clock.
All right.
Or maybe, can I take a 5-minute break? Can you put me in the?
Yes.
Can you put me in the doghouse for 5 minutes?
Yes.
How do I take a 5-minute break? Ray, how do I take a 5-minute break? How does this happen?
Here, I know how to do it. I just hit this, and I take you off.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. See? See how that works? I got my little remote here. Ray Allen's buying a mansion in Westlake. He sent me the pictures of this house he wants to buy in Westlake. It's enormous. It's fucking huge. Like I could live in that house and did not know I was there. As a theater in the basement and an in-ground pool. I want him to get this house. He wants to make an offer on it. I hope so. I don't know anything about Westlake other than that's where the Paul brothers are from. How far are you? This feels like a labor 2 hours because the fact that luckily Alan saved the show. He saved the show. I was doing my best. I was looking up news and stuff. Not really anything too interesting going on this week though. Tim will be the hunchback. What hunchback? Oh, like I know what you're saying. Yes, if only he had like a bell tower in his yard. We having a good bourbon discussion. Alan got full on bourbon, man. He used to be a gin guy, and I think he still is, but full on bourbons now. 17 minutes. Okay, I can wait 17 minutes. When you get here, I got to get another drink though, because I'm almost out. But it's been a different show. It's been a good show, I think. Good 2 hours at least. Not a bad start, you know. Wearing my favorite fight shirt. Supposed to play softball on Saturday, but I don't know. My brother's sick. I don't know what's going on. I love how he puts emojis in the chat, but when we pull them up, we don't see anything. They're glasses. Those are glasses emojis. I can't even tell what that is. But Spite team. What are we TFing about? I don't even know what that. I can't see what it is. Should I not be putting it up? Ray, it's perfect. All right. I wouldn't be able to work the other one anyway. We need some new backgrounds though. We got a guy for that, but he's busy. Brought in an Uber. Can your Uber driver hear us right now? Hi, Uber driver. No, you know what? Listen, we got to kick it old school, Ray. Use your words. You want to tell us something? Use your words like an adult. Also, there's no actual like God authority on what is a word and what isn't. Not really. But the closest thing is Merriam-Webster, right? If Merriam-Webster says it's a word, then okay, fine. We kind of agree it's a word. New word, just put in Merriam-Webster dictionary. Bracketology. Bracketology is now in Merriam-Webster dictionary. Heard that. If you don't know what bracketology is, I don't know what the definition is. It's probably something like I don't know. What the study of like who should be in the basketball tournament. That's what it means, but I don't know what the actual Webster's definition of it is. Don't know. Also, the best NIL deal I've seen yet, from some kids from Iowa State. I want to pull that up. It's without a doubt the best NIL deal, NIL ad that I've seen. Also, I want to get. Can we for like $100? Can we sign a college athlete to an NIL deal? Just like give them $100 and just be like the student athlete face of Bro Plata. We just get like a 4th string punter from a D2 school. Can we do that? That'd be great. It'd be hilarious. We couldn't do it a female athlete though, because it would come off the wrong way and it seemed creepy. But we got to get like a screen share it, you coward. Well, see what I'm afraid to do, Ray, is I'm afraid you can call me a coward, but I'm afraid to X out of this because I know that the stream will like stop if I X out of this. So I'm afraid to search for anything on my phone. So I haven't even looked for it yet. No headphones. So does that mean that the Uber driver can hear us? Hi, Uber driver. Ray's getting 0 stars as a rider. What's your score? Why do I think you definitely do not have a 5? Why do I think you're definitely not a 5? There's no way you're a 5. Was I supposed to bring you back? Hello?
Am I back? Am I live?
Yes.
Are we?
Yes.
Are we going?
Yes.
Nice.
Everything
We got
okay?
the good stuff, Tim.
What is it?
We got the Buffalo Trace.
I need a refill, but I can't go because I can't leave the show.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to talk to your fucking basement wall.
Although part of me kind of wants you to do the show by yourself. Although I'm kind of a little bit afraid what would happen. We're gonna get a deep dive on League of Legends or something like that, or whatever it's called.
Apex Legends. Ray, my man. Ray's
No,
in a
Ray, I'm not
Uber that
leaving Ray.
smells like
I'm not
cigarettes.
leaving Alan by himself.
Buffalo Trace.
You don't do the rocks or anything. You don't do.
No,
I like rocks. I only put a little ice in there.
I do neat with a splash of water because I ain't a bitch.
It's the same thing as ice.
No, ice makes it cold, and then you can't taste it because it's cold.
Fine.
I want to taste the
Rainbow.
cancer I'm drinking, whatever the
Mhm.
fuck this is. I want to
Well,
feel my
it's
liver
good for you.
damage.
I wonder if we went to that distillery. You think that'd be a fun time, or you just be like, "Well, this is boring."
Probably boring. I mean, because I've done a distillery tour, and it's not like it gets different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm insulting bourbon people around the world, but
Probably.
yeah, I mean, the fun part is drinking the bourbon. You know what I mean? And we can drink bourbon wherever.
Yeah, that's true too. I know somebody who said they joined a bourbon Facebook group on Facebook, and they lasted like less than a day because it was people just posting just like pictures of like themselves with like a glass and like a cigar, and like that was all of it. Just like cigar. I'm like, oh, it'd be nuts. I'm like, I don't want anything to
I
do
do
with
like cigars. I like a good cigar.
Really, I last time I had one, I'm like, you know what? These aren't for me. I'm not into it. Not into
They're
it.
good. Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't
your
like smoking
preferences.
anything, you know. So even when I had a cigar, I didn't even finish the whole thing, and I was like, and I got it for free, or and I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Cigars are good, man. You don't know. You're
Not a
messing
smoker.
your life up.
Not a smoker, but not inhaling smoke.
Yeah, you don't inhale cigars though, you jackass.
Could you imagine? I mean, not imagine. Did you remember how many cigar shops there were in downtown Cincinnati?
Downtown Cincinnati.
We went to Cincinnati. It seemed like every quarter there was just like guys in a cigar shop. Like, how there's this many cigar shops in downtown Cincinnati? Ray wants to know what your favorite brand is of
So
cigar.
what?
Cigar. I'm
Oh,
assuming.
there's this. I don't remember the brand, but there's these quote unquote dessert cigars that are kind of minty. Fuck, they were really fucking good, and I don't remember. When I buy a cigar, I'm usually golfing, and I go into the cigar shop and I tell the guy I'm golfing and to give me cigars. He says, "This is the cigar you need for the golf course." That's fucking how I buy cigars.
Peace brother Tony, who you did meet. I think you saw Tony when we went to the comedy club. He has a cigar shop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just let
it
the
is fucking
cigar
hanging
owner-
out. It is. It's just. I mean, it's a cigar shop, but it's more like just his hangout. Like,
Yeah,
he just hangs out all day. He's like grilling and stuff, drinking and grilling,
Right.
and yeah, you buy a cigar, but or not,
Right.
whatever.
I literally the dessert cigar I really like, but you know that's got to be like a late night cigar. But if I'm on the golf course, now I 1000% just let the cigar shop owner pick me a cigar, and he usually knows. Like, he's usually spot on. Like, he's
Right.
like, this isn't
Right,
heavy,
sorry.
this isn't light.
Alan,
You know,
what's your name? Alan. Alan. He's just making you buy the most expensive one, all right?
I'm fine with that. It's you know whatever. I mean, I've bought $20 cigars. That's about as expensive as I've gotten. I'm sure cigars are more than $20. So, like, what's the most expensive cigar you can buy? Probably thousands, right?
No idea. No, I'm assuming. Yeah, like anything, I'm sure there's. Yeah.
Right. You can buy one that like someone's mom rolled in, you know, the fucking
in the Holocaust. When I go
Right,
there, man,
yeah,
that was
right.
dark. Man, that was real dark. I apologize. Yeah,
What are you
I meant
doing?
to say World War II, but it came out, you know, same, but still. But yeah, dude, I took you to the funny stuff. I need to take you to Tony's cigar shop now. That's where I should have
Yeah,
taken
the
you.
fuck, Tim. You only take me to. Actually, I'm here to tell you that was getting a peek into your comedy shop life was what I was very honored to be there, and those people made me feel like I was at home, even though I.
That's how that place makes you feel, man. They do that with everybody.
Yeah.
That's what that place is so cool.
I mean, his Pete's wife wasn't exactly happy with me, but you know that's all right.
She just wasn't in the mood, Alan.
No, she was not in the mood at all. I like tried to talk to her, and she's like,
She had
"Tim,
a,
he's okay. He's okay."
she had a tough couple months.
Yeah, yeah. But I love that. I felt honored to be there, and everyone there was very cool. They didn't charge us for being there, which was nice. I mean, we didn't really stay, but
No, we
they
just
could have.
went to the bar and
Right. They could have like made me buy a ticket though. I mean, that's a very
they could
real
have,
thing they
but
could
you
have made me
know,
do.
we just walked in. You just walk in like you own the place. You don't.
I've been there. I've been there.
I mean, if we were staying for the show, maybe, but we weren't staying for the show. We just were going to buy drinks. So you know what?
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, Yusuf and Nick. Yeah, I told you, man. It's like Cheers. My Cheers, man.
It is. It is. And I tried to leave a good tip. You know, I didn't want to
I'm
be
sure
a
you-
cheap bitch.
Oh, I'm sure it was fine.
So yeah, I mean, I would definitely. I'm looking forward to being up there so I can like go more often. You know, I can like go.
Yeah, next time I'm working there is December, I think. So
I actually might be in Cleveland in December.
yeah, when you buy this mansion in Westlake, I will now be disappointed if you don't buy that house. There's probably something wrong with it though.
I agree. I don't know what's going on.
Man, it looks
I don't know
great.
I don't know why it's been on the market for as long as it
So
has.
that looks like a million and a half size house.
I want to buy it. Just you know, gotta get the. There's so many moving pieces to a house, but
Is there?
yeah, buying a house is a pain in the ass. Selling a house also a pain in the ass. Luckily, our realtor here in Columbus, I've used her for the past 2 houses. She's great. She's awesome. She's friends with Justin, actually, which is weird.
But you won't go up to Westlake.
No, she won't. No, that's not her market.
Okay.
She's not going to drive 2 hours to sell a house. Trust me, I already said, like, will you do that? She's like, no, it's not my market.
Fine.
Yeah. Dude, you know how much real estate agents make? It's fucking insanity.
What do they do?
A lot. They do a lot, Tim.
Do they?
They do a lot. Yes.
I believe you.
Yeah, they do a lot. But just on my house, like selling this house, they're both each real estate agent's going to make $13,000.
Like yours and theirs.
My real estate and mine and the buyers, they're each going to make $13K.
Huh. Geez, you only need to sell 3 houses a year. I can do it on 2, bro. I can do it on 1.
I mean, okay.
2 I could handle it.
She pulled up in an Audi, so you know, doing all right. Doing all right.
Funnier she didn't. Just like
Just
shows
like-
up on a moped.
Right. Like a fucking woodchuck, like you know, just trying to get my miles out of this.
02 Civic,
Right.
300,000 miles on it.
Right. It's like, oh, I see you've been doing well with your Tim, stop touching your mic. Fuck's sake.
Guess what my body gave me for my birthday?
Tourette's. Warts.
I've already had it. No, not warts.
Cancer? Kidney
No,
stone.
don't say that. No. Tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
I think I have tinnitus.
I love you, Tim, but you think you have everything.
Yeah, but when your ears ring nonstop, that's what that is.
Is it
Is that what tinnitus is?
just an
Am I thinking something else? What?
She drove up in a Lamborghini. Sorry, let me correct myself. Ray being funny. You don't have tinnitus.
Why are my ears?
How would you, because you're Tim, why would you have tinnitus?
My ears keep ringing. Isn't that tinnitus?
It is tinnitus, but it could also be a plethora of other things.
Alan, I didn't wear earphones at the Bowling for Soup show. I didn't have any.
That's why you
Earplugs.
can't be going to fucking shows when you're in your mid-30s without earplugs.
It was fine, okay? Until
Yeah, it's fine until you have tinnitus. I have
No.
tinnitus now.
my brother shot a gun by my ear. That pissed me off because I didn't know he was doing it.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
But there was an animal he wanted to shoot, so he didn't want to talk. And he didn't.
That's how
And
you
he
get
was behind
tinnitus.
me, and I didn't know he was doing it, so
did you freak out?
I wasn't happy.
Did you freak out?
No,
You didn't do the classic Tim freak out?
I don't do that often anymore.
I've seen you do it one time, and it was fucking hilarious.
When was how long time ago? The probably.
Yeah, it was Nashville.
What?
It was in Nashville.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I did freak out.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Big
that was
time. Yeah, I
that was
think-
like a time when I was freaking out.
Yeah, and you chucked your phone, like you threw your cell phone.
That one wasn't even that bad.
That was
It's been a lot
was
worse.
brother. That was a funny freak out. I was like, I've never seen Tim this mad. I've actually never seen you mad, like mad, except for Tennessee.
It's happened. Yeah.
No, I legitimately like have never that's the angriest I've seen you is Tennessee.
Yeah.
When else have you been that
Probably.
angry?
With you?
Yeah. No,
Probably
around
never.
me, not with me, around me. At the world.
Ever?
Yes.
When I was with my ex, I got more mad than that all the time.
Well, that's why she's your ex, buddy.
That's up there. Yeah, one of the reasons. Sure, it was 9 years ago though.
I can't believe you got that mad. You were not a mad person.
Try not to be. I found out then when I was with her, I had an anger problem. I didn't know I did.
You don't have an anger problem.
Well, I do when I get real mad. Like when
So does everyone when they get really
no, I mean
mad.
like the fuse got a big fuse, but when that fuse fucking, but it doesn't happen very often anymore. So luckily, and I try to avoid it as much as I can.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I've known you for literally decades, and I've seen you really mad one time.
Yeah, but I'll go a long time without seeing you, and I always see and we're doing
I don't know. Okay, I'm not with you all the time, sure, and I'm definitely not with you when you were talking to your girlfriend. But... Okay.
But overall, no, not really.
All right.
And as I get older, I try to let less shit bother me.
All right. New game. How do we
New game.
get Tim really mad?
You know who could do it?
Who?
Raymond.
Ray, we need you in here.
He
Get
could
in
do it.
here and
He could do
piss Tim off, please.
If
I don't
anyone
want
can
to
do
see
it, it's Ray.
fake. That's like fake being pissed off, though. I want to see you Tennessee pissed off, where you're like drop kicking your phone and
I don't even
screaming at
remember
your
why I was
comic
pissed.
buddy because you couldn't call your mom.
I still don't remember.
Oh, I know why you're pissed
I
because
was pissed about the bar, but it was something else
yeah,
too.
because he took us all around Nashville and we ended up going to a gay bar instead of a karaoke bar.
I was mad at it. Had to be something more than that. I was just mad at him for that.
No, dude, he fucking drug us over the coals. Like he
Yeah,
literally.
it got weird.
Ray's here. Fantastic.
Hi guys.
Hey Ray, what's up?
Oh, not much. Peeing before I come fully on the show.
Then why don't you
you
just
could've just-
wait and do that? Why don't you just
No, why
wanna
would
see
you
me
just
mad?
end the sentence at peeing before you come? You could have just ended it there.
Well, because usually it's after. You know this. You come then pee.
Before and
That's how
after.
you do
Before
it.
and after. You gotta
Yes,
empty it.
there's always
and
got to
then-
be.
Right.
There's got to be a cleaning of the pipes. All right, Alan.
You gotta load up and then and then make sure you don't get a UTI. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, it's healthy. You gotta this is for health. You gotta do that.
Right. We're talking
we
about
talking
how
about?
to piss Tim off.
It's actually funny that you've never seen me only one time, and that wasn't even that bad, because there has been times when I've gotten not good. So
What do you do when you get mad? Like, what do you
I've had
Timothy, do?
usually it's like a combination of anger and like a panic attack, and then I just
Right. Like, how bad can that be?
I had the cops called on me before.
For being mad?
I was having a freak out of some sort. I don't even remember much of it. to
Where
be
were
honest
you?
with In Canton, where I was
Who
living.
were you with?
My ex and Ickes. Ickes was there. Ickes called the cops.
Ickes called the cops?
Yeah, I don't remember what. You know what? It was something with I had new meds or something. It was something weird, and I just had a freak out.
Well, the cops.
Hi, John. They made me go to the hospital.
Huh.
No, it's fine.
What do you mean
But
they made you go to the hospital?
he came into. I was living in the basement. They came into the
Yeah.
basement with rubber gloves on. Like, you're coming with
Yeah.
us. And I'm like, I'm not fighting the fucking cops. So I'm like, all right, whatever.
Right.
And they put me in an ambulance.
Oh. What? Yeah, but what led up to that?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
Not really.
Did you throw something? Did you get violent?
I don't think so. Not with anyone else other than myself. I don't know what I was doing.
Huh.
I don't
That's
remember.
wild.
Like I said, I don't ever remember how it started.
Why were you
But-
living with Ickes?
No, I wasn't living with Ickes. Ickes was just there. I was living with my mom in Canton, but Ickes was there.
Huh. Wait a minute. You when did you live in Canton with your mom?
I lived in Canton for like 3 years.
With your mom?
Yeah. Yeah,
Dude.
it was like 12 to or 11 to 14, something like that.
Ray's coming. He's just pissing or something, jerking off.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah,
know.
John. He's coming. He's coming.
Literally
yeah,
and
John,
figuratively.
Thursday. You know what happened last Thursday? Why I wasn't here last Thursday? I day drank, and I realized I can't drink alone anymore because if I don't drink while I'm talking to somebody, I just get sad, and I got too sad to do the podcast.
Dude,
I did. I told Ray, I'm like, dude, I'm too bummed, man. I'm gonna be a bummer if I'm on the podcast. So he did it by
wow.
him and Pulse did it, and I just went to sleep.
That's
And then
probably the
Tuesday,
best
I
choice.
lost power. What?
That's probably a good choice to
Probably, but I realized I'm like, I can't drink alone anymore. That's what I just. You know what I had to do this weekend? I had to ask my brother and my sister-in-law separately. Very serious question. I'm like, hey, I'm being completely serious. Am I a piece of shit?
Oh.
And both the reactions
Why would you
were
ask that?
because I needed to know. And this was their reaction. Both of them. They did this. They went. They had to think about it.
Yeah, but like
they had to. They
why
said
would you
no.
ask that? Yeah, but
Because
why
I
would you
needed to
ask
know.
that?
Because I've been feeling like a piece of shit. That's why, Alan.
What? Okay, but like, why even think that? Like,
Because I'm a
what
loser
do
who
you?
lives with his mom and I don't do shit.
Yeah, but why? Who gives a shit? No one gives a shit.
They both said,
Literally.
you're lazy, but you're not a piece of shit.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Like, no one cares. You can live with whoever. I don't care if you live with the fucking Mother Teresa. Like, who cares? You need to get out of that headspace, dude.
I was
You need to
feeling
get out
like
of
a
that
big
headspace.
piece of shit last weekend. Big piece of shit.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I just don't feel like you should put any thought into that because, like, there's plenty of people that, and I know people that live with their parents that are fucking worthless, and that's not the case with you.
Man, it feels that way though.
Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to feel that way. You know, no one's saying don't feel that way. We're just saying, like, we're reassuring you that you're not, I guess. That's good.
Well, that's why I had to ask.
You know, I get it. I get it. I mean, it's good that you asked instead of didn't ask and
Just assumed.
yeah, assumed.
But both the reactions were like, "What do you mean, my piece of shit?"
I mean, if you asked me, I would say no immediately. But I know that they spend more time with you, so they did.
No,
they probably had to think about it.
They both said no, but they're like, "You're lazy." I'm like, "That's 100% true." Like, but no, you're not a piece of shit.
Okay, well, being lazy doesn't make you a piece of shit.
Okay, it's good.
I mean, I've been telling you to walk for like the last 3 years.
Yeah, that too. When the excitement was over and I felt that way, that's when the marriage and the kids come along with alcohol and weed. Maybe what does it say?
He's just saying you
barbecue.
should get old.
Okay.
That's what old people do.
That's what I'm already doing. Is that what? Should I just? No, listen. Settle and have children? No, I'm not doing that. I'd rather be alone than settle with the people I'd have to settle with. So I'm not going too far down that ladder.
All right, maybe you are a piece of shit.
Yeah, it might be.
I'm just kidding. You're not a piece of shit. You're not a piece of shit.
Okay, thank you.
We all know that. Everybody knows that. You should stop talking about it or thinking
Okay,
about
fine.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
no more bad thoughts. Only happy thoughts. This is Peter Pan and Neverland.
Okay, I'm gonna need ketamine and MDMA.
No. I think you just need to do a solid fucking MDMA and mushrooms, just fucking to the face, like as much as you can handle.
I'm terrified of doing
Talk
mushrooms.
to Jesus, and then you'll kick it. Trust me.
Okay.
I'll be with you. I'll be your spirit guide for your MDMA mushroom adventure.
Okay. Listen, I trust. I feel better if I was with you. Anybody else would ever be freaked out.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll call up my guy in Mexico City.
Okay.
I'll go down to Mexico. I'll never come back. Wait, where are we going with this story?
I have no idea. But thank you, John. Just the fact that you're a nice guy, I put you in the top 20 percentile of human beings. Nice is a strong word.
Yeah,
But,
see? I don't know why you get so down on yourself, but I also understand
do it
self-deprecating humor is, endearing or somewhat an endearing quality, or people think it's an endearing.
I wasn't even making
quality.
a joke this time. I just really needed to know I wasn't a piece of shit. Because I
You're
feel
not a
like
piece
that
of
all
shit.
the time.
Brother, like, there's so many worse things that you could be doing.
Oh, I know. I could
Ray!
be a lot worse.
Ray,
Hi, guys.
we're talking about how Tim isn't a piece of shit. Just let him know that he's not a piece of
Tim is a wonderful piece
Thank
of
you.
shit.
Well, God damn it, Ray. We needed one beacon of hope from you.
Listen, that was the correct answer. That's exactly what I would have said in the same situation. It's like, no, he actually is a piece of shit. That was the way to go. I would have done the same thing.
See how I'm in the middle? I'm a peer mediator. I need you fucking, Ray, say something nice about Tim. Tim, say something nice about
I
Ray.
said he was wonderful. What more do you want from me?
Just leave out the piece of shit. He's wonderful.
But he's a comedian. You can't have that part of your life without being a piece of shit.
I do.
But define piece of shit, though, you know?
You have to at least have the gene in you, but you know how to control it. In my opinion, being a comedian is pretty much being a piece of garbage, but laughing about it while you do it because you realize, like, oh, fuck, I'm a piece of shit, whatever. But as long as you're nice to people and you treat people well, you're technically not a piece of shit.
I don't know how this works. How do I tell John he's the man?
You just did.
I put it in chat.
You just did.
No, you didn't pirate.
Wait, but
you
did
just did
he
it
see it?
with your voice. No, he heard you say it, though.
Okay.
Yeah. John is a
Call John a piece of shit. Everyone's a piece of shit. Don't go into
everybody who watches this
so
show.
now we can't trust Ray because he just called John a piece of shit.
Nah, John knows I love him.
Oh, he's Two-Hearted. Cheers, John. That's a good beer. Good beer selection.
I said, did you hear me said that I had to ask my brother and my sister-in-law separately if I was a piece of shit? I'm like, I have to ask you because I'm being serious. I'm like, am I a piece of shit? And both the reactions were like, they had to think about it. And they're like, what do you mean by piece of shit? And then they eventually were like, no, you're lazy, but no, you're not a piece of shit. I'm like, all right.
Societally, you're a piece of shit.
I think that's what I mean.
Societally, yes. Because I am in that same fucking boat. So
Wait,
I get that.
Why are we marginalizing people that, like, are you saying that anyone with any sort of mental health problem is a piece of shit? Is that where we're going?
No.
With this
It's more bad luck than anything. I think
because I'm not blaming.
More...
I never blame anybody else other than myself for any of my shit.
Right. I think philosophically, you can't say because of that you're a piece of shit. I think you have to separate those things because there's people that exist on both sides of that are pieces of shit and that aren't pieces of shit.
Yeah, I will give you that for sure. That what defines a piece of shit for me is like just trash, which isn't Tim, but like living with your mom at a certain age, all that kind of stuff, which I identify with.
It
I'm
doesn't
not
help.
I'm not saying I'm not putting it down. I'm not, I do it, full transparency. But like societally, we are looked down as some of the lowest people because Tim has mental illness. I live with my mom and have a mental illness of my own. We're the low end of the spectrum. But here's the thing. You can wallow in that, or you can accept it and have fun like I am, who just drank 6 Jack and Cokes tonight, and now I'm on a Southern Comfort and Starry. Like, fuck it, dude. At
Here's
this
the
point,
thing.
as long as you're functioning or making money, I don't give a fuck.
Then society is wrong because fuck that. That is all bullshit. That is all bullshit, dude. Because you can't say that, like you're basing your success factors on who you live with and what society, then fuck society. Fuck them. Because that's not right. That's not right. And people
I
Burn it
agree
to
with
the
you
ground.
on that part.
Burn it to
But
the
I would
ground.
rather be in my own apartment right now or house doing this show rather than my mom's house.
I'm fine.
But if you have to do that, then who cares? Like, no one cares. Like, I literally can give 2 shits about who you are based on where you live. I don't care if you live with your fucking grandma. I don't care if you live in a
Bitches
tent.
on Tinder.
I don't care if you fucking live in a teepee in the woods. Like, that is the dumbest shit. And if society, and if people are gonna judge you based on that, those are the pieces of
They're
shit.
shit.
Those are the pieces of shit. Fuck them. Like, that's the kind of shit that makes my blood boil and makes me get out of bed because fuck those people. I'm sorry, I'm mad now. I'm upset.
No, I like Alan's opinion on this better because it makes me feel better. Makes me feel like less. I feel like a piece of shit. Ray's
Mine's
makes me
just
feel like
rooted
a
in
piece
reality.
of shit.
That just upsets me because anyone that thinks like that is either an elitist or a fucking piece of shit. Fuck those people.
They're the ones that want to tear guys like me and Tim down to make themselves feel better. Yes,
right,
absolutely.
exactly.
Those are all the guys who go to Jordan Peterson seminars and suits.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Dr. Peterson makes points, and I don't want to hear you say anything bad about him because, he told me to clean my room once.
Just to get out of your mom's house, all you have to do is clean your room.
Clean my room. Yeah, I guess.
Clean your room and whatever other tropes he fucking...
Fat chicks are ugly.
You know
That's
what? Here's the thing about Peterson is he is a well-respected psychologist, and he really had some good ideas, but he just fucking went a little bit off the rails recently.
Yeah, it happens.
That's people. It happens. It fucking happens.
It happens.
It fucking happens.
It's just weird that he has like these talks, and it's all like people like our age or younger, and they show up in suits, and like
Listen,
I don't
brother,
think I want to be friends with any of them.
If you were gonna pay me as much money as Jordan Peterson to do that shit, I'd be Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. I want to go to one of those though, in like a wife beater and gym shorts though, and to see if like I get a bunch of looks from the bros.
Pay me money to tell people to get out of their parents' basement. I'll fucking do it. Especially for that much money. Holy fuck. Look up Jordan Peterson's net worth. I bet he's worth fucking tens of millions.
Millions. I'll say millions.
Millions? All right, here we go.
Many millions.
Jordan Peterson's net worth is estimated to be 10 million. I was close.
That's pretty good.
Said millions. Boom.
You were right. So I'll tell people to get out.
I don't know
for $10 million.
But I don't know why you don't care about what they're doing. It is a thing that you can. This is now just exasperated Jordan Peterson on the show. I don't know and understand why you completely don't get the Christ-like.
Alan's gonna start.
You went a
his
little
head against the
Scottish
wall.
there. You went a little Scottish there. Jordan Peterson's Canadian.
Well, no, he does have sort of a Scottish lilt to him.
He's not
He really
that
Well,
Canadian.
His cadence is kind of Scottish, but he is Canadian.
It's odd. I'm telling you that you need to be the person you are.
I've listened to hours of Jordan Peterson just because I wanted to know. I wanted to know for myself why people listen to him. No, I wanted to know why people listen to him.
He is
And
quite
he's-
intoxicating. I'm not gonna
At the
lie.
surface level, he sounds very intelligent. He speaks very intelligently, but he'll say 10 smart things that make sense, and then he will go fucking off the rails with his 11th thing. And it's like, we were doing all right for 10 of those things, but brother, you're gonna sink your ship on this shit. And I don't know why the fuck you would
I
do
don't
that.
care. I don't care at all. I just do it to make sure that people clean their rooms. I want hygiene.
I
That's all
like that
want.
he uses black emojis too, because that is funny to me. And
Which I have a problem with you using black emojis.
And
Ray, they don't look like anyone. That's
Dude, his
I
claim
do
to
it because
fame
of
is
how
not-
fucking stupid it is that they have colors. That's why I think it's just because they're just fucking cartoons.
Okay,
None
Jordan
of them look like
Peterson.
me. None of them look like me. That's why I
Listen,
think they're just silly. That's why I
that
think
is
it's just so silly.
very Jordan Peterson of you, because he's the OG of being like, I'm not using these fucking pronouns. Who gives a shit about these pronouns? Call me she.
I
shit.
don't feel like I should be
Yeah,
compelled.
but that's
you know.
very Jordan Peterson of you to take that stance on emotions.
I
I'm
said
just saying,
nothing about pronouns.
You can
Ray.
draw some. You can extrapolate some conclusions based on your emoji preferences here. I'm just saying, maybe you could be a millionaire if you went on the road with
Maybe.
your emoji
Listen.
talk.
Listen, none of them look like me, so I just pick the ones I find most attractive. That's what I do. That's what it makes sense to me.
So you like black people?
I think those are good looking emojis.
Why?
He just knows his ego will grow 3
when
inches.
push
It's
comes to
fine.
shove, I see that we're not going to answer the question.
Handsome. They're handsome.
Yeah, I think they are handsome. You're
Yeah,
handsome.
that's why I go
White
with them.
emojis are handsome. Black emojis are handsome. All the emojis are handsome. Every emoji is handsome.
The white emojis are too pasty.
Oh, and the truth comes out.
That's why you lower the fucking skin tone a little bit in the options, bro.
No, because
is
then
why
you're
he
telling me
brought up
you're
the
telling me that I
Holocaust.
went, Hispanic or whatever. I started doing that too. I'm doing like the in betweens as well.
Oh, you a little brown mixed in with your black.
Yeah.
Now we're really getting
Mhm.
racist.
Now
Yeah.
I have a problem. Like I need to keep my character going on this show. I have a problem with that.
No,
your
you need to
racism
put
is not a
Jordan
character.
Peterson to bed. You need to get Jordan Peterson off of this show.
I will say the one thing that fascinates me is his breakdown of like the actual Bible. It's kind of like
Oh, I've heard that.
it's weird to listen to, but it makes a lot more sense. Like I had a cousin who was a Catholic priest.
Yeah.
I've seen all ends of the spectrum of religion.
Yeah.
Like it's actually a pretty non-egotistical look at a fucking thing that was created years ago to civilize fucking savages.
I know.
That's how I
I've heard
look
that
at it.
talk. I've heard him talk. I heard that lecture. I listened to that lecture. To me, it's more weird to see someone from that scientific mindset be that like religious positive. But I mean, that lecture was pretty good actually. But
I was about to say it's not that it wasn't religious positive as more as it was a breakdown from a psychological point of view.
yeah, but at the same time, you're like, that like some of that is for clicks because he does not. You can't scientifically be on both of those fucking train tracks. That's all I'm saying.
You can.
I don't think you can. I truly don't think you can.
Well, I have a buddy who I don't think he's a conservative atheist who does a lot of. We've had him on the show actually.
Really?
Yeah. He and I want to get him on, and I want to get his one boy on to kind of talk about the idea of hugging after fighting. I think that's something that's a very interesting thing. This guy actually did a study, a friend of a friend, but the way he looks at scientific data and everything like that is absolutely how you should look at scientific data. Like, even though he has conservative leanings, he does. I mean, the guy's been published 75 times. It's creepy the amount of times it makes me feel worse, Alan, about myself when I realize he's got this many fucking shits published.
Right. I don't think conservatism, especially when you're talking about a political spectrum, I don't think you can conservatism and religiousness. While they're correlated, I don't necessarily think they are like a necessity, right? So I think
hand in hand. No, I agree with you on that. Yes.
Right. So I think there is a huge correlation there, but I think as more people, especially, we know religion's dying. We know as time goes on, there's less and less and less religious people. So I think you are going to see more conservatism without religion, and I think some of that is why we're seeing a bit of a. That's why you have the GOP and other conservatives, right? Is because I think that the religious people that are conservatives can tend to ostracize other conservatives. So I think you are seeing that dichotomy now, but I don't necessarily think they're mutually exclusive.
The conservative religious right has always been like the hardcore left. Like, both of them are intolerable.
It's like an extreme. Yeah, it's an extreme.
Yeah, both of them are completely intolerable, but you're like, all right, dude, there's like 30,000 of you, and there's like a couple million of us over here. Like,
exactly.
We'll do our thing. You continue to fight for religious freedom, and then go from there.
Right. I think you're right. I think that you're always going to see that the percentage in the extreme on both sides, and that's where you get that correlation of conservatism and religiousness, and that's probably why they're extreme, because when those two things fucking collide, people get real fucking salty about shit. Like,
religion is not dying. In general, Christianity is dying. Islam will take over the world within 30 to 40 years. No, it won't, because honestly, people aren't going to want to do half the things that Islam fucking talks about, including treating women like fucking just property.
Hold on a second. He's actually right. So when I was speaking with religion in that particular context, I am speaking of Christianity. Christianity is dying. Islam is massive. Islam probably will be the majority religion and will remain the majority of religion. I was specifically talking about Christian. Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. We talked about this.
It's Buddhism. No,
there's more Christians than there's more Christians than Muslims. No, you already talked about this. Yes.
No,
look it up. There is. Remember, we had this conversation at your house.
That's why his camera's off.
I said the exact same thing. It's close, but there's more Christians than there are Muslims.
I don't think you're right.
Yeah,
there are. There are way more Christians than there are Muslims.
Not way more, but there is more.
Well, then it's going to flip-flop because Christianity is dying.
That's what I said.
I was specifically speaking of Christianity. But I could swear there's more Eastern religions. Well, okay. I think
I'm going to need more drink if you're going to talk about this.
When we're talking about
all right, go get more drink.
If we're talking about percentages, I think so. Their percentage favors in Christianity, but Christianity is one religion. Every other religion outweighs Christianity. So, if we're strictly speaking about a majority percentage, sure, Christianity. But when every other religion that isn't like a, where are we on the globe? Eastern religion, Western, whatever, like Buddhism, Islam, those clearly outweigh Christianity. But I think Tim's
that,
right.
and also like Hindu, same thing. I mean, the Hindu religion in India, it is fucking massive. Even though you do have Sikhs and you do have, all the. I'm trying to figure out my fucking mic right now. But like, yeah, you'll have Sikhs, you'll have Shia, you'll have all those kind of things. The population, yes, but I guarantee you, especially with the decline that's happening in all countries right now, we're pretty much going to find ourselves sort of in a godless position, and I'm okay with it.
I think so. I mean, we were promised separation of church and state, and I think that we weren't given that promise. But
in certain ways we were, but in certain ways too, you also have judges that do think on a religious basis, so I do get that argument.
Right. I don't know enough to speak intelligently about this. Like, I really don't know enough. I could have swore that Islam and Buddhism and those religions were overcasting Christianity, but I could be wrong.
Fuck no, dude. You realize the power of the Jesus? Like, Jesus, I like him very much, but he no help me against curveball.
I was raised Pentecostal, so I might be biased.
Yeah, you grew up in a fucking religion, bro, that put the Lord above everything else. Like,
I think I was in church more than I was in school. Like, I'm not even playing.
Bro.
That's how much we were at fucking church.
Although you're from New Philly, right? You're from New Philly, Ericksville, right? So that makes a lot more sense than like up here when we're so close to, like, no offense, civilization.
Right.
That you're just like, all right, because
Cleveland is Catholic. Cleveland is a shitload of Catholics.
Yes. And actually, I will send you personally a Fox News article about Cleveland Catholics, and guess whose last name is mentioned multiple times in this fucking thing. Oh, wait, I'll point to my last name because my cousin was a Catholic priest during the Spotlight fucking shit. Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Fox News contacted him, and he picked up the phone.
And you guys got a fuckload of Lutherans up there. You guys got Catholics
that's
and
what
Lutherans.
that's what I was baptized as.
Lutheran?
Yeah.
My brother and I were talking about this. My brother's up in Kent, actually. We were talking about this today. I called him, and we were like, who the fuck wants to spend every Sunday and because we went to youth group on Wednesdays, too, in church. Like, I work my ass off during the week. The last thing I'm trying to fucking do on a Sunday is go to some organized bullshit. But that's also, my opinion, and I understand why people do it, and I don't have any problem with people doing it. But fuck me, I'm not trying to do it.
Oh no, where did my lighter go? I had a lighter. Alan, help
Wait,
me.
are we on a 5-minute? I have a lighter here, but it's not going to help you.
No, it's not.
Wait, can we all take breaks now? When's my 5-minute union break?
Once Tim gets back, which is now, you can go take your union break, and I will take you off.
Good.
And Tim is back on.
Did you guys get in a fight when I was gone?
Hi, Tim. Oh, fuck. What happened? Oh, my God. Why won't it let me? Oh, come on. There we are. Jesus fucking Christ.
Did you guys get in a fight when I was gone?
No, we actually had a great conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't fight somebody on that shit.
How was your set? How was the show? That good, huh?
I didn't do well, but I also forgot to. I was just basically working on shit, like some new stuff and wording things, and I forgot one bit. Like, that as a comic, that moment when you're like, fuck, I wanted to do this thing, but I wasn't able to because my brain wouldn't let me go to it. It was okay. I ended up my strip club. Oh, I ended on the Vegas cocaine thing, and the last thing I said was, it's not the first time I've heard a woman say, why did I even come here? And I got an awe, Tim. I got an awe.
Yeah, that's creepy, dude. Yeah, don't. Yeah.
I even looked in the direction of where it came from, and I'm like, I wasn't looking for that, but like, yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't a great set. Some of the stuff that I usually do worked, so I was fine with that. But I mean, it was a show. It was a show. Bill Squire again, love the guy to death. I had to charge my phone for a little while too. That's why I was kind of late.
Alan met Bill.
Yeah, Bill's the man. I hugged
Bill's
him while he
man.
was talking to some girl. So,
Probably not the best time to do that.
mm.
Ray out here cock blocking.
No, it was more like I'll talk to you later, and that kind of thing, and yeah, boom, out the door. He's one of my favorite people. So, Danko,
All right.
you're in that list.
Okay.
And a couple other people.
What was I gonna say? Something important. No.
I'm not a mind reader, Tim.
No. Oh, are you in the studio? Can I close one out?
Yes.
All right. Don't ruin the stream. Okay, I think we're all right.
Yep, you're fine.
All right, I'm gonna find that NIL thing. Here we go. Found it. This is great. Hold on. Where's the picture? I just want the picture. Just the picture. Here we go. Download image. Sending it to Ray.
Oh boy.
So, the Iowa Pork Producers Association or something like that. I don't know. Decided to do an NIL deal with some members of Iowa State's football team. And this was the ad that they did together with these 4 players.
Mm-hmm.
And it might possibly be the best NIL ad of all time.
I'm getting it right now.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, good. What happened to Pulse, man? Bummed me out. Poor Pulse. Hope he's okay. Hope everything's all right.
Paul didn't want to be here on your birthday. Apparently, he didn't believe. He didn't believe in you, Tim. I believe in you.
Then he said he'd make up for it by giving me money. I don't want his money.
Getting it.
I don't want his money.
Yeah, even I'm like, don't give Tim money. Don't do that.
I don't know if I don't see anything in here.
I'm getting the messenger open right now. It's loading. I need a new
got a
laptop,
birthday
man.
email from the guy I bought my Kia from.
Ooh.
Wasn't that nice?
All right.
Had some decent cod today. Not bad. Little tiny place in Canton there, little fish place.
Cod?
Not bad. Cod, beer battered cod. Pretty good tartar sauce
You
too.
don't strike me as a cod guy.
I like fish. I don't eat it that much. Because how
don't
often
strike me as a
you go somewhere with
cod
fish,
guy.
you know? Why? What kind of fish guy do you think I am? Like a trout man.
Perch. Like you seem like more of
Perch.
a perch guy to me. Yeah,
I don't eat any
perch
of that,
or
man. I like fish.
bluegill.
Fish is great. I don't eat bluegill. I've had plenty of bluegill. I just don't, fish isn't something that I eat that often because I don't know how many places would get a fish. But if that place was by me, I'd probably go there all the time. Got some good stuff. They have a big menu too. A lot of stuff I wanted to try, but a lot of like the dinner's real expensive, so I just got a sandwich. Really, it was just cod on a bun, but and had fries. The fries weren't good, but apparently they make their own onion rings. So
Fries
I made a
weren't
mistake.
good?
No, I think they're just like frozen fries, but they make their own onion rings. So I feel like I made a mistake there. I should have, but you had to pay more for the onion rings. So when I found out after I had the fries, I'm like, I should have went with the onion rings. I made a mistake.
Aw.
It's okay. they gave me a thing full of the onion ring sauce. She's like, "No, you don't have onion rings, but this sauce is really good." I'm like, "I believe you." So I ate the fries with that sauce. And it was good.
Nice. Hold on. I got the thing up. Alan's here too.
Okay.
We back.
All right. So Alan, this is the NIL deal that the Iowa pork producers had made a deal with these 4 football players from Iowa State. And I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it?
I can barely see it.
Okay. Well, it's 4 players back to back. Their names are Purchase Moore, Hammond, and Bacon. Back to back. Purchase Moore, Hammond, Bacon.
I love it.
Deal from the Iowa pork producers. Making it the. What are you doing, Ray? You're all over the place.
Oh, why? Just. You know what, Tim? Let me live my dream.
This is when I love the show's really great. When it's just
as best
as you
just get.
Don't stifle his creativity.
I'm not. It wasn't creativity.
Exactly. Thank you, Alan.
It was train wrecking
from the top rope.
Don't make wrestling jokes with Ray. He'll get a boner. He'll get a hard on. Anyway, Purchase More, ham and bacon. This is the greatest NIL ad of all time.
I agree. I agree with you on that. That's a fucking spectacular ad, man. That's a spectacular ass ad.
I also think that we should offer $100 to a random college athlete to be like the college athlete of Bro Bro Plata.
I'm down.
This would be funny to sponsor someone with an NIL deal, and not anyone good. Someone who would never get one otherwise, like the second string punter on a D3 team, like that. That's what I want. What do you think, Alan?
Where do I sign?
Okay, good. We're going to Thailand too.
Thailand, second string punter deal. We're doing it.
Alan's giant mansion in Westlake.
I gotta get more bourbon. Dog tax.
Oh God! Hey, Bernie.
Bernie's here. Bernie the dog.
Bernie.
Whoa! What a Super Bowl!
Super Bowl.
Like, why the fuck aren't we in bed right now?
Aye. Bernie. Oh right. No! Super Bowl.
Tim, we're ending the night with Watershed. That's what
fine.
We're doing.
That's good stuff.
Ooh.
Watershed's good stuff. And you have the black bottle, right? The black bottle is really good.
I don't have the black.
I'm so glad my first job site's at
9
minutes from my house tomorrow. I can technically sleep in until 7:30.
Just sleep on the. Just go to that place right now and sleep in your truck in front of the house, so you're there on time.
Oh no, it's in the driveway like a champion. That's how I.
And Alan's already at work, so that's good.
True. I literally wake up 30 minutes after I'm supposed to be at work.
Do you like working at home?
Dude, working at home's the best.
Is it? Because I feel like sometimes it would be hard to. I don't know.
No, it's not. It is not hard. It is not hard. Well, you do have to have a certain amount of self.
Yeah, I guess once you get used to it, though, I'm sure it's,
yeah.
I
mean, I've been working home for 5 fucking years already. So.
Have you? You're working from home before COVID?
Yeah, a little bit before COVID. A skosh before COVID, and luckily I was already at home. I mean, that made it easy. But
I mean, and your wife works at home too, right?
Yeah, that's the bad part. You gotta.
Worst part about my job is the coworkers.
Coworkers. Bernie farts in my office all day. That piece of shit.
Good. I hope he takes
shit in my office.
Big loads right on the carpet.
Straight bombs on conference calls. I mean, fucking paint peeling bombs.
Just right over the shoulder, you see Bernie taking a squat.
Brother, it is the worst. He's not looking at me because he knows he's guilty.
He knows
yeah, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Should have let me out, Dad. Should have let me out.
Where's the other one?
Where's Duke down there? But my lord, Duke is. Dude, this is how dead the dog is. Let me show you this. You
Aw,
ready to see
don't
some
show
magic?
sad dead
Ready?
dog.
Ready? Oh, he's alive. Okay, never mind.
Hey!
Usually he doesn't move. He's just
Duke
like
is 10,000 years old in people years.
literally he is fucking 102 in people years. That dog. We're counting down the days. Maybe someday.
Hey
You've been
man,
counting down the
like,
days since you've had him, and it's been like a decade.
Tim, we don't talk about it.
Was
you
he
know?
ever not old? Was he born 14?
Dude, when I started dating Liz, his brother died, and he has outlived his brother by like 8 years. That's how old this fucking dog is.
Sheesh.
wow.
Yeah, and they were born. They're twins. Like they weren't like born and then born. They were born at the same time. And this dog has outlived his brother by 8 years.
Wow.
Fucking wild.
Yeah, and he's always the pain in the ass when I watch him. Like,
oh Jesus Christ!
I mean,
I bet.
it's you can move him around and stuff. You just pick him up and put him where you want him. But like, he pees on things. I think both times I watched him, he peed on the couch.
Tim,
And
you have
I
to
had to
take him
get.
out.
I take
You
him
gotta take him out for
constantly.
pee pee.
You don't, and to be honest, Tim, you don't know what true dog sitting pain is. You don't
Yeah,
know
Tim.
it.
Yeah,
You
Tim.
don't know it because you've had to look after two boys. Have you ever looked after a girl dog in heat?
I worked at an animal
Jesus.
clinic. Get out of here.
Dude,
I worked at a kennel and animal clinic. So yes.
when I was in Vegas a couple years ago, staying at another comedian's house who had a dog who was a female, and all of a sudden, I see little blood patches on the floor like fucking Blue's Clues.
Against peeing on the couch.
And it turned out this fucking dog was in goddamn heat, kid. Like, it was the worst fucking thing because we had to put like diapers on the dog and shit.
Brother, I'll trade you that dog for my almost dead dog.
I'm sorry. I'll take your almost dead dog over fucking
Sold.
blood patches.
When can I bring him to your house?
You can't.
I've been trying to get the hawks around here to eat him for years, and they won't even because he's too skinny.
Dude, you got to call
You know,
Dale,
Not
dude.
worth our time.
Call.
Oh, Dale's Critter Getter?
Yeah. Why don't you tell Red the story?
I should just paint a stripe down. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah,
Tell me this Critter Getter
I'll
story.
tell you the story. I'll tell you the Critter Getter story. So I wake up one day and take the dogs out as I do, and Bernard does not come back from peeing. And usually he comes back quick. You know what I mean? He goes out, pees, he's back in the house. And I'm yelling out the back door, Bernie. So I go out there, and this motherfucker is playing with a skunk.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
A fucking skunk. And I'm like, well, tomato baths are in our future. I grab him, take him back in the house, and I'm like fucking hyped up on adrenaline. So I'm like, getting ready to give him a bath, and I'm like, oh shit, he doesn't smell. Like, he doesn't smell. He didn't get sprayed.
Good.
So I go back out in the yard, and I'm like, I'm like 100 yards away, like peeking around the corner, like, where the fuck that skunk? He's just rolling around in my yard. Like, this skunk has straight rabies, or is like at least on the spectrum, because he's just rolling around in the yard, ain't doing shit. So I call the city of Columbus, and I'm like, hey, I got a skunk in my yard. You got to come get him. And they're like, we don't do that. You got to call ODNR. You got to call Ohio Department of Natural Resources. And I call ODNR, and they're like, yeah, we don't do that. You got to go on a list of approved vendors, and they'll come out and get the skunk.
Yep.
Yeah, it's bullshit. So I like go on the list.
No. Hey.
Let him tell his story.
Hey.
Let him
No.
tell the story.
I'm going to defend the hardworking men and women who put those traps out on a reg. All right. Those people are my family. All right. We are all in this together, pest people. We are all in this.
Yeah, well, I had to call one of you motherfuckers, and I'm going down the list. It's like Ray's Pest Control. I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to do that. He's fucking unreliable. And I just keep going down the list, and I get to Dale's Critter Getter. I'm like, that's my man. That is my fucking morning star. I call this man at 7 in the morning on a Monday, and I just hear, hello? I got your number off of the ODNR website, sir. I have a skunk in my yard. He's like, oh, sorry, just getting out of bed.
Yep.
Give me a second. So what's going on now? I was like, I got a skunk in my yard. He's rolling around. I don't know what's going on. He's like, so you got a skunk in your yard? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you trying to adopt it? Nope. I am not trying to adopt this skunk. Get rid of this fucking skunk. And he's like, all right, I'm not cheap. I used to charge less than everyone else, but I had to bring my prices up because the union, they all got mad at me, so I had to bring my prices up to $300.
There's no fucking union. He lied to you.
I know, it's just part of the story. And I was like, I don't care what you charge. Get out here and get rid of the skunk. And my man is there in 15 minutes, and he goes nose deep in this skunk's ass, and he's like, yep, you got a problem, son. Something's wrong with this skunk. I don't know what's going on. He comes back over to the house, and he's like, so you want me to get rid of him? I'm like, please get him out of my yard. And he's like, well, I don't usually offer this, but you gonna let me euthanize him on the spot? And I'm like, do whatever you got to do. And I'm thinking he's bringing out he's bringing out the giant skunk needle. You know, he's gonna inject him, and away it goes. And I'm sitting in my house, and I just hear blah blah. My man double brained that skunk and just disappeared. I did not hear fucking. I hear 2 gunshots.
You called some guy in Mansfield who was in bed smoking a bowl.
My
and he
man,
came
Dale's
down to
Critter
fucking cap a skunk because he needed the $150 to pay for more weed. That's what you got.
I fucking love that dude. And that skunk disappeared. And you know what? I'm going to paint a fucking stripe on Dookie's back and send him out in the yard and call Dale's Critter Getter. I'll tell you what.
Oh, that's funny.
Honestly, man, if you just make that dog disappear, you can say Hawk got him.
I might. Tim, I cleaned that story up though. I cleaned it up good though. You know what I mean. I skipped corners.
There's still a lot in there you don't need.
Ah, fuck. I'm working on my 5 minutes, Ray, and then
I wouldn't start with the story in 5 minutes, man. That's hard to do.
Story in 5 is fucking rough.
Especially when your first 5 trying to tell a story. That's hard. That's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have actual good jokes.
Well, write some.
Think of some, fucko. Like
I'm not.
Ray has written jokes.
Thank you, Tim.
I want to hear Ray.
Somebody admits
Ray,
I have
give me
them.
your opening joke. I want to hear your opening joke.
This isn't fair.
Yeah, I was about to say,
fair?
usually my stuff is like self-deprecating stuff to begin with to get them on my side. And then it goes into like my material.
Okay, well, give me your, after you shit on yourself, give me like your first joke.
Right now I'm doing a thing where I'm talking about being single.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of glad I'm single because there are things that bother me in society right now. Like there are guys going on Tinder and Bumble wearing fake muscle suits called swole suits. And my thing is like Pete Rose or Barry Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame because he did steroids. You can't cheat either. All right.
Okay. All right. That's good.
And it's more jealousy because I get too drunk and high, and I would think what I'm wearing is like a T-shirt and take it off, and I'd scare the poor girl that I got on Bumble because she's expecting a PlayStation 5, and she's really just getting a worn-out N64.
Okay. See, that's good. Tim, what's your middle-of-the-road joke?
You've heard my jokes.
No, Ray, that's good. That's good. No, Ray, I that's good. I appreciate you sharing that.
See, Alan likes my jokes, so at least they're okay. He's a civilian.
Yeah, shut up, Tim.
I didn't say anything.
Give me your middle of the road joke, Tim. Come on.
You've heard my jokes, a lot of them.
I want to
Middle
hear
of
it
the
again.
road joke for him is the Wapple Wagon. I'm gonna make it
I
happen.
hate that joke.
I
it
know
works,
you
but-
do, but I love hearing it because it's a great fucking joke.
Tim, give me your middle of the road joke.
I don't have
It's
a
your
middle of the
birthday.
road. I don't have a
It's your
joke.
birthday. Give me your after your introduction.
Don't no. I'm
joke.
gonna defend Tim. As a comedian, on his birthday, he is joke free unless he wants to make one.
Dance monkey.
Fuck you, Ray.
He's not. He doesn't belong to the Dance Monkey Club on his
Shut up,
birthday.
Ray. Dance, you bitch.
No.
No.
Middle of the road joke. Let's go. Let's hear it.
You've heard my jokes.
I want to
lot
hear
of
it
All
again.
of his jokes are middle of the road, Alan.
Anyway.
Like nothing.
Shit. You
I don't
just got pooped on.
Listen,
on.
from Ray, it doesn't bother me. That
No,
bothers
he
me
knows I'm fucking
zero.
with him. Like,
Zero.
Tim, are you really not going to share your fucking
I
middle
can't
joke?
think of
with-
any jokes right now.
Middle joke me.
Can't think
Middle
of any
jerk
jokes.
me off. Come on. I
you
want
don't
to
have the
middle...
cool Tourette's,
Yeah. Cool Tourette's.
which is also like besides Wapple Wagon. Like that's probably my favorite joke you do because it's as real as you can get with yourself.
To Tim's credit, every fucking time I go see him, I laugh my ass off. And he can
Fuck
hear me
yeah.
in the crowd, and he likes to point out that I laugh too loud. So
I'm
laugh too
kind of
loud.
sad. I'm kind
I
of
just,
sad you
I
guys
just have a
couldn't.
distinctive laugh.
You guys couldn't come out when we were down there for UFC. Like I
when?
wanted when we were down when all of us were down there for UFC.
you did jokes?
I did at
What the fuck,
what
Tim?
was it? What was
Shrunk
the thing?
ahead. It's closed now.
Yeah, and
Oh.
I asked Tim, and I think you guys were doing
Yeah,
something.
we had
yeah.
to
we
do
were doing
shit.
something.
As is fucking tradition in my life. I don't own my own schedule.
Yeah, you need
Oh.
to stand up for yourself, Alan.
John is the fucking man.
Stand up to Tim. He doesn't need your. He doesn't deserve your. The putting
Spit it
up
out.
with that he gets put up with.
You shut the hell up. Tim is a saint, and I love that man. I love you with every fiber of my being. Happy birthday, you dumb cunt.
Thank you.
And with that, I honestly think we should end the show because that's a perfect way to end the show.
I'm not done yet. I
I'm
still want
ready.
to drink.
Oh, God, how
Dude,
much-
it's 11:30. I have
gotta
to go to
finish
bed
my
at some
drink.
point.
Alan can go, and I will
Perfect.
Alan can
babysit
go.
Tim for the rest of the show.
I love you. You're beautiful. You're all
Thank
the
you.
way handsome.
All the way.
Ray, you're some of the way handsome.
Thank you,
Alan, if
Appreciate
we
it.
did a 24-hour stream, would you take a chunk? It's like a
Yeah.
3-hour chunk.
If you can schedule, if we can make it work with the schedules, I'm down. We can make it happen.
I do want to do that, although I don't think anyone will watch. It would just be fun if we could do it. I mean, we wouldn't be on for 24 hours, but we get people on for. We got to sleep. But
Yeah, I
everyone
don't care
probably
about
like
that.
16 hours.
That's your problem. I get to come on and have fun and leave and not worry about the marketing and the business side of your
Yeah,
podcast.
no, you can have your own like 6-hour block where you can do whatever you want.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay,
That
3-hour
is for
block,
goddamn
2-hour
sure.
block.
All right. Well, both of you are beautiful.
No, it's gonna be 2 hours of you and Nate Bucher. That's what it's gonna be.
Brother, you don't want Nate Bucher anywhere near your podcast.
Ah,
On a 24-hour stream, you can absolutely have.
Let's talk
I,
about.
don't know. I might have to play the dumb button for others that I don't know or trust, and I trust
No,
Alan to be a
No,
good
he
boy.
won't say anything. He won't say
So,
anything like that. He'll just say weird
What
shit.
you need, Bucher is the most entertaining man in the world, but he will say wild shit. Like I cannot stop him from saying the most wild shit you've ever heard.
He was doing that at the game.
Yeah, I know. At
the Browns game.
It's been like I've been friends with that man for almost 30 years, and he says the most wild shit, and there ain't no one stopping him. Like it is fucking kind of bonkers that he can get away with it. But all right, I'm leaving. Fuck you guys.
Okay.
I will do your 24
Fuck
hour
you,
stream.
Alan. Good to see you, buddy. I'll talk to you
Great to
later.
see you.
Alan.
See ya.
Love you, buddy. Dude,
Oh.
I actually the 24-hour stream would be fun to attempt, but I don't know if anyone would give a shit about it.
If we played things, I think we'd be good.
Well, I mean, we
Like, or
obviously
we did
couldn't.
fight breakdowns of like old school shit.
Well, we do all kinds of. I think we could only probably handle maybe 16 of that. I don't maybe.
To be
we have to
honest,
sleep
the
at some
idea
point.
of bringing people in so we can take naps
Yeah, we'd have
sounds like the greatest day of my life.
to. That would be fun. We'd have to.
Nap surrogates? Oh my god. Like just to randomly talk and fucking bullshit. And then
Also,
we
I
come
wanna
back
put-
and be like,
I
oh
wanna-
my god, did you watch this fight?
I want to put people together who don't know each other too.
Yes.
Just to give them like an hour to talk to each other.
Yes. Oh my god. I think yes, that should be how we program the fucking 24-hour stream. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Tim.
What would happen?
I can't find, or did I already go through it? Fuck. It was the other story that I brought. I think I already went through it. Fuck.
How many did you have at the bar?
Like probably 5, 6.
Lord.
My bar tab was like with tip like $58.
Oof, yeah.
So I was drinking Jack and Cokes the entire night. So I'm having SoCos, which is similar.
I want Alan to buy this house in Westlake so bad. It's fucking huge. There has to be something wrong with it. Like it looks like a $1.5 million size house.
But it's got some issues, it sounds like.
It must. I mean, it doesn't say that on the site. And the pictures look great. I mean, I know it's not updated, but I mean, there has to be something. Maybe it just needs like some bunch of shit done, like a roof and shit. But it's like a 5,000 square foot house. It's huge.
What's the price? $250,000?
No, like 7, but it's like it looks like it's like a $1.5 million house.
Yeah, fuck that though, dude. Like, no. Live within your means, Alan. Don't let Tim bother you.
No, he's the one that wants to buy. Also, they'd have to make an offer that was lower than that, but still. Anyway, I think I probably said too much. I apologize, Alan. I apologize.
Son of a bitch.
However, when he moves into a house, it's pretty easy to figure out where someone lives and how much they pay for a house. It's on Zillow.
I'll just show up to whatever house he's living in and be like, Alan, drink with me.
There is a movie theater in the basement.
Again, Alan, drink with me and watch movies.
We're living in the theater.
I can see you. Oh, the fucking chairs go back and forth. I can sleep here.
Yeah.
There's a footrest, so I'm fine. Everything's cool.
Did I say this when you were on earlier about when I went to the theater by myself?
Yeah.
Okay. And there was another fat guy. Did I tell you that?
No, tell me.
I was the only guy in the theater for a while. And then one other guy shows up, and he's a fat dude walking. He's by himself, also having a big, large popcorn and a large drink. And I'm like, this fucking loser, fucking fat fuck with this huge tub of popcorn. Fucking can't find anybody else to go to the movie with him. Oh,
Tim, you know that verse, right? Glass
fuck
houses and stones.
Fuck, it took me a second. I was like laughing at him, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, projection.
I'm like, we're fucking twins.
Not only is the
didn't try to
theater
talk to him.
projecting something on the screen,
Right,
but you're
yeah,
projecting your
maybe.
insecurities onto another fat guy.
Maybe, but it's just funny. The only two people there are two fat guys by themselves with large popcorns to themselves and a large drink to themselves.
Rotating
It's
around each
pretty
other
funny.
like neutrons.
It is funny. That movie was great, though. I thought the movie was great.
What,
Yeah, have
what
you seen a
movie?
movie push harder than this Creator movie? Man, I think they've been pushing that thing
The
hard.
what?
This movie, The Creator, it's like this robot AI movie with Denzel's son.
I have no idea.
I've been seeing ads for that everywhere, even for the movie.
Nah,
But
I
I don't know. Dumb Money was pretty good.
Yeah, you went to see Dumb Money. That's right.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Oh, Tim, dude, my fucking meal that I had at fucking High and Dry tonight.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best burgers I ever had, and it's one of my favorite Kyle Kinane bits ever, which is I got gout by eating too many things with the word rodeo in the title.
Yeah.
I had the rodeo burger at High and Dry.
Dude, I get excited when I hear when I hear something with the word rodeo in it. Yes, because it's onion rings and barbecue sauce and fucking yeah, dude.
Oh, bro, it was so one of the best burgers I ever had. Here's the thing, though, and I left the remains because I ate a lot of the like big pieces. These motherfuckers for a side, like I think it's a little bit of an upcharge, but I'm gonna do it every time. Have some of the best burnt Brussels sprouts I've ever eaten in my life.
I don't like Brussels sprouts.
Fuck you! I knew you didn't. I could tell by the way you act in public. You do not like Brussels sprouts. You son of a bitch.
Ugh. I mean, I try them, but
Oh, Brussels sprouts are so good. Oh, blackened with like the first couple layers are fully like seared. Oh, so good. Oh,
I like a good pickle chip
pickle chips are good. Pickle
or
chips
like
are
fried pickle chips, fried pickles.
good. Yes, fried pickles are great. But
Yes.
Brussels
Oh,
sprouts are my jam. Like those are my favorite vegetable. If I hear the words, you can have this, you can have it with fries, mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna be like, you want me a Brussels sprouts? Like, don't fucking. I want to see what you have, because some places suck. Some places really do suck. I want to be the Dave Portnoy of Brussels sprout reviews, because it's so niche.
That actually would be hilarious. Remember what I don't even know how many places you could find with Brussels sprouts.
But like,
I still think we should do it with pierogies.
I'm a snob, dude. Like, I eat Mrs. T's. That's like the gatekeeper to good pierogies. But if I get like an
That's
old
the thing. You
Polish
have
woman,
Mrs. T's, and you're like, man, I wonder what like real ones taste like. You know, and I haven't had that.
way
Many.
better.
Yeah, 'cause Mrs. T's are fine, dude. Mrs. T, I can eat Mrs. T's all day.
Oh,
But you get like a nice homemade one from a place that makes their own, and holy shit. Yeah. But I'm happy I went to that place today because I haven't heard of that place, and that's a cool little place there. And
yeah. How was the meal?
not bad. Like I said, it was
Good.
cod. I had cod
Yeah.
and clam chowder. The clam chowder was pretty good.
Oh,
I
I
definitely
definitely
would-
place on that clam chowder. I really do. Like, if you have a
It was
shit
pretty good.
clam chowder,
It was good.
I'm gonna not tip your server. Like, it's one of those
That's also
things where
one of
it's
those
like,
ones you could fuck it up too.
yeah, and if it's
Um,
fucked up, again, nobody gets tipped. Absolutely, no,
Too
fuck
runny
you.
or too thick. There's either of those things.
I like a good thick. That and a bisque, like a lobster bisque. If it's thick,
I think we've talked about this before too. Soup people. I love soup.
Yeah.
Anything other than wedding soup, and we had that conversation too. That I'm not a wedding soup
I
guy.
know. I'm very disappointed in
I'm
you.
sorry. It never. You know what? Listen, it's not. If you tell me you found the best wedding soup in Northeast Ohio, I would try it and very possibly would like it. Okay, just the wedding soups I've had in the past, not really my favorite thing. But one of the favorite things I've ever eaten was that lobster bisque I had in that restaurant in Pennsylvania with my grandparents.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was so good. Man, I want to go back there. Just with lobster bisque, I would like to buy it in a gallon.
The best
Okay, look at this
wedding.
Ryan kills. This is the 7th mention of lobster bisque on Pro Bowl. At least.
You're goddamn right. It should be more, kid. It should be more.
We're gonna become the soup podcast. Is what we're gonna be.
I'm down.
Dude, I'm all 100% into
Again,
that.
I will become the Dave Portnoy of
soups?
very obscure foods.
The Bro
Fuck
Plata is
pizza.
gonna be the soup podcast. I'm 100% for that.
This soup, it's too spicy. I don't like it already.
I talk
Like,
about it
it's-
constantly. I'm just like kind of embarrassed to do it at first, but like I want to start a food TikTok.
Yeah, well,
I already have a
do
name
a
for
reel
it.
or a short. I'd rather have you do a reel or a short. That way your information isn't in China. So
Okay, fine, that too. But point is, I have a name for it already. I want to call it Dank Eats. It's a good name.
fucking buy food. Post it to our YouTube.
I was already thinking though, like one of my favorite places around here to eat. I had it yesterday, El San Jose Mexican, but I would give that like maybe a 6.5. And that sounds like a low score, but it's not a low score.
There's
just got-
one Italian place.
you gotta
by
leave
a
room.
bakery near
Just gonna-
you. That's
just gonna
pretty good.
Telling you, I don't know. You got to leave room for the best food in the world. You know, you can't give something an 8 and there's a whole world of food out there you haven't had, or you are not going to have any room. You know, anything
Agreed.
over a 5, I'd go again, 100%. At 5 or higher, I'd go back. So 6.5 might seem low, but it's not low. That's a pretty good score. 6.5, I'll go. I eat this. I think it's a 6.5. I eat there all the time.
You're gonna hate me, but we do need to get off because
No, that's fine. I'm good. I'm good. I
fucking
said I'm trying to finish
tired
this
and I
drink.
gotta be up at 7:30. So,
It's fine. I'm good.
all right, boys and girls. Tim Danko had his own show today for his birthday. I came
Not
in a
bad.
few times.
Not bad. You know what? Alan helped a lot.
Yes.
I was struggling
Thank you
a
to
little
Alan
bit
for
there
being
for a
on the
minute.
show.
It is hard to do it by yourself when you're not prepared. Like,
Yeah.
if you're prepared, you can have stuff, you can have videos, you can have talking points ready. When you
Yeah,
don't,
Tim.
when you're trying to look up news and shit while you're also that's really hard to do everything by. It's hard.
Yeah.
You haven't done it before. I know Moss does it all the time, but but he's getting really good. He's good with it. He has all the shit where it needs to be. But yeah,
He
it's not-
understands
it's not the
OBS
easiest
a
thing.
lot more.
Yeah, I don't know how any of that works.
But we do appreciate all of you for watching tonight. Thank you, guys. We will see you Tuesday, and we'll be talking about nothing because no fights happening this weekend. Of
At least we're
note.
going to be talking about everything.
I might watch the Canelo Charlo fight as well.
Is there any-
Find a free find a free stream of that, or like a day after clips of that.
What's the Tyson Fury Ngannou fight?
December.
Did you watch any of the interview with him and Rogan? That was really interesting because he was talking
With
about the
him
whole
and Ngannou, no, because I don't want to listen to him.
he was talking about the whole contract thing, and it was even worse than I thought it was. Like, it was bad.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It's
but
just-
I'm talking about like the fact that he's already saying, "Oh, Tyson Fury already cheats." No, he doesn't. He's one of the baddest men on the goddamn planet.
He's doing what? Drinking bucket of whiskey and
I guess I don't fuck horse semen or whatever the fuck the Deontay Wilder's group decided to fucking throw out there. He's just following the Deontay Wilder camp, which don't do because they
he's just
fucked
trying to
up.
sell the fight, man. That's fine.
But he's not. He's coming off like a goof. And even when fucking Fury and him faced off for the first time, you could tell Francis was shaking in his boots because Fury just looked at him like, I have beaten many of you before. I do not need that much preparation for you, little man. And Ngannou, again, has a 50-50 shot of knocking Tyson Fury out. I'm not denying the power. I'm not denying.
I don't think he has enough power to knock him out, only because Whitaker. I mean, yeah, Wilder couldn't do it. I don't know if he can do it, only because Wilder couldn't do it. Anyway, when's the fight? December? I gotta watch that. Man, it's one of
I'm
those
gonna
fights,
probably buy for $100 or whatever the fuck it is. It's gonna be big time fucking cash.
So expensive.
It will be, but it's gonna be worth it to watch Tyson.
You know how
You
much
know,
it
play
costs
with
me
his
to be a
food for
UFC
10
fan?
rounds.
How much it cost me to be a UFC fan? I mean, if you buy a pay-per-view, it's almost $1,200 a year and ESPN Plus, and that's another
For shiz.
100 to 200. That's too much money.
Agreed. Luckily, they give us 3 fucking free ones a year or 3 free ones a month.
Yeah, but
At
those
this
are
point.
even on fucking ESPN Plus. You have to buy ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we can go now.
All right, boys and girls. We will see you Tuesday. See you at the Kumite as always.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday.